Ace is chilling.
Hey, go look for Gabe out though. I think he's going Wednesday though.
I thought he was going
Monday.
Yeah. Are you going Monday?
Yeah.
I thought Gabe was going today. I thought Gabe was going to be out there today.
He's at Disneyland.
Oh, he's at Disneyland today. Oh, okay, shit. I thought he was Disneyland.
You get hooked up on everything, man. Disneyland, Magic Mountain, Mexico,
Dang, Renegade, he's an international player, bro. That's
everybody inviting him. Like, he could say, I got 2 other guys, that I get on the show with.
He said, I got 2 other guys.
Nothing.
What up, everybody? RaiderNationLive in the building. What's going on?
Raider Paul, Billy Davis.
We're getting it going. About to be live on IG too. So if you guys are over there on IG, go subscribe to us, man.
All these cats are gonna look familiar. Come on, baby. What's up, Lo, man? What you got today, man? Well, before we introduce our guest.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'm solo.
You solo?
Yeah. He always got to do something, put me in the spot. Oh, there he
is. You know you're not solo, bro. I'll never leave you hanging, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I'll never do that. Never do that.
Chad jumping already, man. What's going down?
Oh, yeah. It gets going, bro. It's going around these parts, bro.
You know whose voice that is. And what's the other guy?
Especially once
Grady
Bayless gets going.
Yeah, once Grady Bayless right here gets going, bro. This guy right here.
About 5 minutes. 5 minutes into the live, Leo. That's when I start getting my Bayless.
Yeah, that's when he starts getting into it really, really fast. And
I love it, man. I can't wait. Wait.
Somebody gonna get me mad in the chat. I'm just gonna go off and just talk shit.
And then what Gravy is great at, man. He's great for like telling us about certain plays, stuff like that. His insight and everything like that. But he's good at antagonizing. And he'll get you going, and he'll get your ass going, and be like, nah, da, 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 and then we start getting into it. One of the most
when you're done, bro. Just when you think you made your point, come out with something else.
Oh, but I mean, it's not like to the point to where he's like trying to just say some outlandish shit.
Right?
He gets you. He's like a little ninja with it. He just
I can't wait. I can't wait.
One of them mosquitoes from Georgia, but way smaller. I had dinosaur here. There's a baby.
Man, welcome to RaiderNationLive. I'm your host, Lo. We got Coach Gravy, and if you haven't looked already, we got Raider Rundown and also Chino Linus. Man, I know you guys seen him around TikTok world. The Raider Rundown has a show with Turf and Rundown. He also what's the Protect the Shield with Chris. But you guys have what's the show between all 4 of you guys?
Oh, Syndicate Sunday, man. Yeah.
There you go. So if you guys haven't went to subscribe to them, man, go subscribe to them, man. I've been watching them too. Gravy's in the chats, you know what I mean? It's very rare that I start watching everybody, but I like a lot of the people's takes. Like Turf, I like Turf a lot that I've started getting into. Chris, Rundown, I started watching you a little bit. Then Linus over here, Leo, this guy's over here doing professional stuff with MC, and he's flying over like, dang, bro.
Leo getting it done, man.
Yeah, you a comedian too, or what?
Nah, I don't do the comedy stuff, but I'm trying to get in the skits with him. But yeah, man.
Yeah, but no, him and MC had a couple podcasts, and you guys are doing it actually at a studio.
Yeah, so we go to a studio here in Montebello. We're waiting to go in there to do a next episode for training camp. Hopefully after we go on Monday. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys do it like every 2 weeks or so, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then Rundown is doing you do like 4 shows a week, huh? Rundown.
Yeah, damn near. I do like my solo one, then I do one with Turf, and then I got my one with my guys on Sunday, man. So always a fun time, man.
So yeah, we kind of keep it to about like 4 people, so it's like not too crowded and stuff like that. And then Gabe's over there at Disneyland, or I thought he was. Where's he at? The Universal Studios. He's shooting a movie now. He's heading
last week, man. He travels around.
Yeah, so Gabe's not gonna be with us tonight, but shout out Gabe, bro. Hopefully you're watching.
Got money like that, bro. I guess all the YouTube money goes to Gabe, and I don't see shit.
I don't see nothing, bro. I don't see nothing either because Gabe has. I haven't seen no money come to my account in a minute.
Gabe probably over there holding it down.
Man, shout out to Gabe, man.
Leave the old guy out.
Yeah, no, come on, bro. We take care of you, bro. We buy you all the ointments and stuff that you need. The little cane and stuff like that.
Yeah.
With a little mirror on the bottom.
muscle relaxers and.
All right, before we get started, man, I always tell people around this party, be thankful for what you do, out what you don't drink and drive. We get into the chat, and then shout out the chat, and then we'll get into it, man. Start chopping it up, man. Penny, what's up, bro? Salute to you. Auntie, what's up, bro? I haven't seen you in a while, bro, but he's saying the future fantasy football champion is here.
Oh, I saw him in the chat. He's in there.
Right here? Yeah, I'm right here.
Auntie ain't gonna do shit, but send you sorry ass trades.
We're gonna see this
voted out.
Billy Davis in the building, SoCal Sal in the building, Raider Paul. So, shout out Paul. SoCal Sal showing his love. So is Paul showing love to everybody, man. I appreciate you. Penny is always in the building, man. I appreciate you, brother. Ready, Gabe? I'll be in the chat. Salute. Let's go, brother. We're already roasting you, Gabe. Cliff, what's up, bro? Salute to you, man. Hopefully you're having a good one. Yeah, I'm not doing that one. Rundown gonna be on the live too. Yes, sir. He's right here, bro.
Yeah.
Andrew Castro, what's up?
Yo, eyes, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hopefully you're having a good one. Huey P in the building. What's up? Sean Johnson, what up, Sean? Sean sent me a few things. Apparently there's supposed to be big trade rumors. There's something going on, something rumbling. I don't know what. I think when we were talking yesterday, that Josh Allen trade is sounding pretty sweet. I'm just fucking around. Hey, what up? Salute to you, brother. Hopefully you're having a good one. Huey P's also in the building. I'm just trying to catch up. If I miss anybody, man, please forgive me. Victor B, happy birthday to my bro, Dixon Mays. What up, bro? Happy birthday, bro. Salute to you, man. Hopefully you're having a good one. Raider Room in the building. Raider Dre, what up, bro? Salute to you, man. Hopefully you're having a good one.
Raider Gabe. Raider Gabe, you're gonna have that. You can have that in the Small World song in your head for like 3 days.
Is at Disneyland?
Yeah, I think so.
I was there yesterday. See, look.
Oh, nice.
Easy. Money, bro.
Wow. Hey, look, he getting all the TRS bread, man. So I'm in the same boat. Same boat.
Yeah, I'll talk about it, bro. Myra, we're back for Toxica Thursdays. Let's go.
Myra. Myra, look at your IG. Look at your
IG. Apparently, you're supposed to be in the league with us, so let's see what happens. I think you're talking. You wanted all that smoke, man. I don't see nothing. Hey, but that shit is dope, though. The Thanos shit. That shit's crazy. That's a whole different fucking podcast, bro.
You ain't took that off since yesterday, huh?
Shit, Pyro, what up, bro? Salute to you, man. Hopefully having a good one. DeLuna in the building. See DeLuna in the building. Dat Raider Hemi, what up? Good shot, bro. What's up, bro? Hopefully having a good one. She said, "Oh, y'all got Disneyland money."
Salute my man John.
Yo, what up, bro?
John?
Yeah, shit.
Chris, what's the deal, man?
What up? We the people. What's up, bro? Clifford in the building. We the people, man. Shout out to all you, man. Appreciate you guys, man. All right, man. Let's get into it. So, what's going on? What have you guys heard and what have you guys seen? Because apparently, with shout out Sean Johnson, he always sends me a bunch of little things and stuff like that. He sent me the whole breakdown of how what the plays look like, and what I'm hearing is that Aiden's having a little bit of a, not necessarily a bad couple plays, but a lot of people are dropping balls. You know what I mean? So stuff that's out of his hands. You know what I mean? So, but Sean was he was giving me all the breakdown for that and stuff like that. But he sent me something saying that right now. Oh shit! Hold on, that's something different, man. He sent me a bunch of shit. Josh Jacobs is over here talking shit again, but there's big trade rumors happening in the NFL. And just I kind of want to start off that there's so many different scenarios that could be happening and stuff like that. If we're going to do any kind of big trade rumors, bro, what you guys looking at? What you guys talking about? Like, we're going quarterback, we're going right tackle, going a linebacker. I mean, what are you guys looking at? Because I think the defensive line for me is cool. I'm a little worried about that offensive line, man. Talk to me, guys.
Man, a big trade rumor right now. I think the only thing I would actually trade for would be what's his name over in New Orleans, Lattimore. Bring him over at corner, pair him up with Jack. Like that would be a trade that I would be like all down for. But like all the Geno Smith stuff and all that, like nah, man, I'm
Why
you
not?
You guys heard that Geno Smith shit?
Yeah, I heard that Geno Smith stuff too. Like nah.
Negative, bro. Negative.
Why not though? You guys explain to me. Would you rather have Geno Smith on our team than what we got right there? The production is nothing.
You know
to
what?
me, it's the same thing.
Go ahead, run down.
Nah, but I mean, just to me, it's the same thing, bro. I don't think he increases what we're gonna do. I don't think he makes us exponentially better. I mean, you know what I mean? I think if everything goes up to par with these quarterbacks, we can win 10 games. You know what I mean? If everything's straight. And I think 7 of them is won by the defense. You feel what I'm saying? And 3 of them, the offense might have did some things. But if he gets here, I don't see that. You know, I still think 10 games, you know, and at the worst, it's still, you know what I mean? At the worst, it's still probably like 6 games at the worst. Yeah. But I don't think he does anything that makes us that much better.
I don't see that much difference between him and Minshew, honestly. Like, if we're
that's the difference. That's the difference there, Leo.
What
are we saying? Who should start? Who will be? How confident is all our nation that AOC is going to get the start? And do you think that Geno Smith is better than AOC?
The reason I would say to stick with Minshew over Geno would be because of AOC's upside. We still don't know what it is. We know what Geno is. You know, we have an idea of what Minshew is. Granted, he's coming to a team with more talent, more weapons, but he's still been Minshew. But to see where AOC can be or where he's at, we don't know that yet. So I'd rather keep him around, see what he can do. If he ain't it, he ain't it. To me, Minshew was an insurance policy.
And if I can say this, the next thing would be like, what's the capital we talking about? Because now we talking about giving up draft capital. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, and by all accounts, this year, the draft looked pretty good. So I'd like to continue that trend and keep them picks if I can. Plus, if Aiden ain't the guy this year, we should have just did what I was saying in the offseason in the first place, and Leo already know is just draft one. But at this point, you know what I mean? Like, we are where we are. But we got to see this year.
I agree.
Yeah. Augie, you guys, Augie, shout out Augie. I've never seen him before, man. Hit the subscribe button. You know what I mean? We do shows all week.
Do you think, and this is just a different point of view, it's not from Gabe or from Lo, from you guys, is that if we're, to me, there should be a standout guy already in place, because next week's a preseason game, bro. And I don't want my quarterback fighting for a spot against another guy, 1 quarter, 1 half, 2 quarters, 1 half, one guy. It's not that way, dude. That puts yourself in a bad predicament. And we know we ain't gonna throw 2 quarterbacks out there when a real game counts.
Oh no.
Hey, hold on, guys, real quick. I don't know if you guys know who Raider Loon is. Loon is everybody. I know a lot of people know who Loon is. I just found out he's gonna be taking a break from. He had some family issues and stuff like that. I guess he had a loss in the family, bro. Loon, you've always been a cool ass homie, bro. Sorry for you and your family. You guys are lost, man. I just want to say prayers out. Everybody in the chat, man. Show some prayer hands to the homie Loon and shit like that, man.
Hey, may your people rest in power, man.
Bro. I'm not trying to, you know what I mean, but Loon, like, bro, he's. Man, he even told me you should do shows on Sunday. He's always been real supportive and stuff like that. He's a solid dude, man. You guys ain't subscribed to him, man. Go over there. But prayers out to you and your family, Loon. Sorry, you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
That's all. I mean, that's all I can do, bro. But you guys show some love to Loon. Anyway,
for real.
Yeah. So.
But where we at? We was talking about AOC.
Well, I was saying, do you think that it's already late enough? Because in the coaching aspects of it, rundown, it's already late enough. There should be somebody that has a step ahead. I don't want to wait till preseason games, Leo, and then these guys are battling it out.
I'm gonna tell you like this. From my perspective, only because you're going against the top 10 defense, I might give you the benefit of the doubt as of right now from what I'm hearing. If I don't see no separation in them preseason games, then what you saying, Gravy, is 100% right. We in probably for a shit show. It's probably gonna be a shit show. There's no separation in them preseason games, bro. It's bad.
No, you're talking about our defense.
Yeah,
who we play first. It's really not gonna matter what defense we play first. And after Minnesota, you think they're gonna rest them starters and try to get at you and make spots? You got 49ers and Dallas. Top 5 Dallas. They broke down at the end of the season last year.
Yeah.
San Francisco was number 1 the whole season. You wanna determine 2 quarterbacks fighting for a spot against those teams?
But I don't think it's too late, because if you think about it now, it ain't like how it used to be, the amount of contact they can do camp before preseason games.
Mhm.
We just got into pads last week, and we're only like a week away from a game. So back like before, I would get what you're saying, Gravy. They've had a chance to hit each other. You've got to see them under fire. I mean, you look at what happened with Trey Tucker. He was doing well before pads. The pads came on, dude forgot how to catch. Like, what the fuck? What happened? So, kind of like that changes.
That's another question. That's another.
So with the preseason game, that's why I think
these dudes
they
are
matter
wearing
more.
red jerseys. These dudes are wearing red jerseys. No one could touch them.
Yeah, that's the other part. Yeah.
So what impact is that? The only time that you're gonna determine this competition when you're live.
Well, you remember that year we had Matt Flynn coming in?
Yeah,
and supposedly he was going to be the quarterback, and then somebody outplayed him in the preseason and opened eyes based on his ability to play live. What can be the difference this year? Yeah.
This reminded me of that year for sure. This reminded me of that year for 100%. But they just need to. I mean, I just think the preseason is going to tell us everything we need to know as of right now. It's okay. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, they're going against this defense. They just got in the pads. So, but you know what I mean? We'll see what separates them coming into it. I continuously said the turnover thing is what's going to separate them, but we'll see.
The big part is the O-line too, bro. Right now that it's kind of broken on the left.
The whole left side.
AOC needs that strong O-line in order to succeed. If it ain't strong, it's going to be more on Minshew than it would be AOC.
Because why? Why is it more? Why would it be
AOC's the more pocket quarterback? Minshew will be the one that can extend plays and has that mobility. Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't people just concede to that and say Minshew should be the starter?
Because we don't know that yet.
he's barely even done it. The thing about him though is that his willingness to do that gets him in trouble sometimes. We kind of saw that. You know what I mean? Like he'll scramble out the pocket, but then he don't make the best decisions out the pocket. You know what I mean? So
I don't think he makes not making the best decisions. But I think he's trying to play hero ball. He's trying to do something. You know what I mean? Like
the risk reward, you got to be getting more reward than risk. You feel what I'm saying? And if you're gonna be playing like that.
That's one of the biggest things that where I see AOC, because even though they're basically the same kind of quarterback, but just at different levels, at different years, even though they're about the same age, Minshew gives the ball a lot more than AOC. You know what I mean? But AOC's ball, when he gives up the ball, it looks really ugly. He gives up the ball with bad throws and stuff like that, and fumbles and stuff like that. But the biggest thing for me is that if you look at the Chargers game, he got thrown into that game when we went last year. Got thrown into that game, got sacked fucking 18 times. You know what I mean? And still almost came back and won the fucking game. Had a hurt
That's
DA.
what I tell people,
You know what I mean? But on the flip side, then he has the game like the Kansas City game. Then he has like Gravy's always bringing up the Minnesota game. So it's kind of like, dang, you know what I mean? It's one of those things. So I guess it's the team that you're playing and the defense also as well.
Right.
But my thing is if we don't give up the ball, then we have a better chance of fucking keeping the score at bay, I guess you would say. You know what I mean? Putting the ball in the right player's hands and let them score. You know what I mean? Everyone's saying Labe is doing all this craziness. You know, Tucker's had his little catch problems throughout even through preseason. He was making some good catches. And even one of the catches in that Chargers game, bro, he almost didn't catch that shit. Remember? So there's guys that are developing on the offensive side of the ball, and plus with the left side being kind of iffy, we don't know. It is kind of scary. But
that part, the O-line being iffy is like,
Go ahead, please.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was saying that's about that. Like that O-line, like I was cool, but then now, I mean, it depends when Miller comes back, how JPJ is gonna look. But then you see Glaze doing good, so you're like, oh shit, maybe we're not that bad after all. But to me, a lot of it, I know we're weighing a lot on the quarterback, but I think for our team, it's that O-line, especially if we're gonna run the ball. We're gonna run the ball. That it comes down to the O-line. You know, you can have, unless we got Barry Sanders back there with no O-line. I mean, we're gonna have to build up that O-line, that power up front.
And us not being able to really successfully run the ball against our defense don't really surprise me. And I continuously say this because I think we're gonna be a better run defense than we are a pass defense. A lot of people don't like to say that, but I think we're gonna be one of the better run defenses in the league.
So we're gonna reverse that role on defense.
Yeah,
we're gonna be, because last year we were good in the past.
What up?
Yeah,
we have to move up a little bit in the run game.
I think because I mean honestly, you add one of the best run defending D tackles in the league. You feel what I'm saying? I wouldn't put him like a top 5 pass rushing D tackle, but as far as run defending, he's like that. You feel what I'm saying? He's damn near one of the better ones. So, and I always say Max is one of the best run defending edges in the league. I don't think
he is.
No edge plays the run better than Max Crosby. You feel what I'm saying? And that's good to have. So off rip, we're gonna be like that. My only question mark is 5'1" on the other side, but I think he'll be able to do his thing this year and put it all together.
Oh, you mean against the run? Question.
Yeah, that's my. You already know. I keep saying that's my only question mark, bro. Like that's it.
Yeah.
Somebody gets the quarterback, it won't matter. Somebody gets that running back, and usually it's Max. He runs them down in the backfield.
True. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he's one of the best.
He'll do that.
Yeah,
and that running back can't go nowhere. Somebody's gonna get him.
Yeah.
If when they're pulling, when they're pulling their tackle or whatever, if they're like a second off or even a step off, bro, Max to the backfield, bro. Like that's just what he is, bro. He's one of those guys, dude. That's like, I don't know. He plays almost like Gumby, bro. Like that boy Benz, he's just wild like Gumby and fucking and Bobby Boucher all mixed in one, bro.
Wow, bro.
I switched last show, but I watched tape. I finally got to see legit tape of this dude with pads on, and then I was saying, the dude ain't gonna play where he played at and stuff like that. But for the Raiders, I know I'm still saying those small school guys rarely, get in, but I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that he didn't impress me the way he looked in practice.
Oh, so you did get impressed seeing him too?
I'm telling you, bro. Hey, Turf is over there skeptical. Watch, Leo. I'm telling you, when y'all go to that open practice to see him live, y'all gonna be like, yeah, he's real.
Yeah. He's for real.
He's real, bro.
But it ain't a guy. He ain't hit a guy that
Omar, what up?
In his heart really wants to stop him. And the whistles aren't quicker, and your offensive line is depleted on that side. So, and the way he runs, his twitch. What I heard you mention, Abdullah and him in the same kind of role, and Abdullah will get the team because of special teams. Both of them will make the team because of special teams. And because usually if you're 7th rounder, either you're gonna get cut or put on practice squad. You got a lot. You got a lot to prove to somebody. This guy has did it. So I gave him a lot of credit for that. He's already the 4th running back. If you want to say that, I think he can beat out Abdullah with his talent.
I think he can.
He got that twitch better. That was when Abdullah was younger. Same dude. He might be quicker than Abdullah, but I don't think he's faster. But
I think he's a better route runner right now.
Bang with somebody. I wanted to see him bang with somebody, and he did that. So
in the preseason game, see how he does against that Vikings or Dallas defense.
100. That's fair. That's fair to say. But my questions, because as much as I liked him, I still had little questions. Can he do it with the pads on? But from everything I done heard, he did his thing so far, and that's it. You know what I mean? I wanted to know if he could run between the tackles with pads at his size. Seemed like he could. You know what I mean? Can he take on pass blocking as well? That's my next question. You know what I mean? When another dude's in the next jersey, how good are you with pass blocking? Now, that's something Abdullah is good at. Abdullah can do. So that's another thing where if he's going to really overtake Abdullah, he got to be good at that role right there and do all that. But I think he's a better route runner off rip, better than Abdullah right now.
He knows the tree. He knows the running back tree. There's two different trees. There's a running back tree and there's a wide receiver tree. And if he does a flat, he does a quick curl, or he could go up the seam on the sideline.
Right.
If he could catch and we could get it to him, then that's a guy you're not concentrating on covering. And then these guys know what Abdullah does. That's the edge that Luby has. He goes, there's rookies in there. But they know about Lavi. He's turning some heads. There's people watching this dude and they're seeing him, break tackles, hit people, run through and tackle holes, which I thought he wouldn't be able to do because he was playing inferior defenses.
Yeah.
But you don't know if Patrick Queen, Raekwon Smith, we're playing against them, and then those linebackers are going to be right up there to go heads up. But if they blitz, can he get them?
Yeah,
it's a quarterback kill.
Exactly.
And then, you have to do
that Baltimore defense, that Cleveland defense, that Pittsburgh defense. Yeah.
Just even San Diego. I mean, even Chargers defense.
Yeah.
I told these guys. I've been saying on lives, bro. We're gonna play some elite pass rushing teams, bro.
Yeah,
they got
especially in the beginning.
passers.
Yeah.
Their secondary might suck. Their linebackers might suck. But pass rushers,
you're gonna see some people.
Look at the schedule and see who they got at pass rushing, and you're gonna say, "Damn, we got this guy blocking this fool. We got this guy doing this. You gotta have Miller needs to be back.
Miller for sure.
Miller needs to be back, and I think he's okay. We just found out JPJ has a concussion.
Yeah, see, that's all I was saying.
Real bad concussion. Yeah, he got diagnosed with a concussion with shorts on, hitting back. With shorts on, hitting bags. How in the hell? What happened here? You bumped heads with somebody, or
you got cracked?
I want to know. Like, how did that even happen?
I know that. So did that leave a young guy, 20-something, getting? I don't know how many concussions he's had in the past, but
he's had them before at Oregon. I remember
I'm sure
that.
He's had enough.
Did he?
Yeah.
See, this is the thing that kind of caused him to fall. A lot of people say he had like injury concerns, and I was like, "What?" Like, I didn't know what they was talking about, but that it started a little bit, starting to creep up just a tad.
Yeah.
I'll show him how to block, Omar. I'll show him how to block.
See that's a big thing. Like everyone was saying, like because if he was that good, us coming into the second round, we could have picked up another running back. We could have, you know what I mean, if we're gonna do that. But I mean, he is here now, so it's like that's why a lot of people even said that's why he was dropping down because of the injuries. And even though in 2 years he was still on the field, obviously he's still trying to play. And some of these guys are just fucking beasts, bro. Their toughness, bro. They're gonna go through it. So he's probably playing with concussions and this whole time and going through it. So it's like for me, bro, personally, like it's kind of I think we need a guard. I really, really do, or another tackle, bro. I you know what I mean? Because what are we gonna keep on doing? Having Parham go back and forth. So what is it now? Is if Colt Miller's gonna be out, then what we're gonna have to do? Move what's the name, or have Pete go to the left?
Fair to the left.
Fair to the left.
Right.
Did a good job with the against.
That was our problem. That was our problem when we played zone last time. When Gruden was here. When Gruden was here.
Right.
We played zone last time. That's what happened. We had this prodigy of the New England coach that was already a good offensive line coach, and our offensive line sucked, and because he didn't figure it out until like the 6th game, bro. And we were 2-4 by then, you know what I mean? And Gruden did his shit, Ruggs did his shit, and then demoralized everything. And then I don't know, those two need to be back. But
so there's a little bit of a correction right here, Gravy. I got to make a correction right here. According to Vincent Boston York, he has a fucking he has a shoulder injury. It's not a concussion. It's not a concussion.
So what is it? People this morning saying it was a concussion.
Yeah. But where did it come from though?
I heard it from Q this morning on his show. Yeah.
Okay. So
he's there. He was even surprised that they said concussion.
Yeah, he did. He was shocked too, and he said it makes
sense. We hearing conflicting ass reports then, right?
Yeah.
So AP went on his day. We listened closely. He goes, he took the glasses off. So the first thing they do, you're sensitive to the sun, the light. When you get a major concussion.
Right. Yeah.
So he goes. He said
the migraines. All
he
that
said
shit,
he took the glasses off because they're big old. I'm probably gonna wear them in about 5 years. With them big old ass. Don't be capping on them old people, bro. I'm almost
there, man.
I just say, man. Yeah, the big old fisherman glasses. They're about this big. They're like Lowe's. Yeah. If Lowe puts his glasses on right now, it'd be just like that.
Not bad, but they're for fashion.
Just by him saying that, he had a concussion.
Okay, so
right.
so we're having conflicting reports right now. So we're kind of looking kind of bad right now because we're going left and right. But I mean,
Coach said it,
a
so
left
I'm
shoulder
comfortable
could have been
saying.
messed up, and he could have got hit in the head because of it. You know what I mean? So it's like conflicting reports. Yeah, we just have to wait and see. Yeah, shout out Sean, man. He's saying that.
Yeah.
But if Gravy or you guys are saying it, bro, I believe you guys. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things, man. He's just injured, and regardless of whatever it is, he needs to be on the field. And if we're gonna be dealing with this, it's almost kind of the same thing with Tyree. Tyree came in.
Tyree.
But see, the difference is between Tyree and stuff like that. It's obviously first and second round, but we had a defensive end that was supposed to develop under. We didn't have a guard for him to develop under. You know what I mean? He was coming in to be that guy. So, so that's where it's kind of it's a little nerve-wracking. But he's expected to come back early by next week sometime. So we'll see what happens.
Which is good, right? He comes back next week. Concussions, you got to give him time if it is that. All that is time and nothing else you can do. Yeah.
He needs to touch some guys, dude. He needs to get his hands on some people.
I'm worried about that too, bro. I'm like, especially the way he played, he got to start getting used to the physicality, bro. Like he's beating. So
he can hurt himself. He can hurt himself even more. You could, if he's like that, you're messing with bigger dudes, Rendell. You're messing with bigger, better,
100.
faster, stronger dudes. These guys lift weights, shooting from, the balls of their feet, lifting 600 pounds and moving it forward. That dude, what they're lifting is you. You know what I mean? It's JP, and the first thing they hit is their heads.
Yeah.
You really, and then
that's true.
I don't like hearing that, but I like it. This might be jacked up to say, but I like it better him having concussion than a shoulder injury that early.
Yeah. That
is true though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you'll recover.
It is true.
If he gets a bunch more,
that shoulder, like you gonna be banging, man. I mean,
that can be lingering, bro. That shoulder, light cane shots all year long.
Like I'm no like fucking athlete by any chance, but I do go to the gym, and when I messed up my shoulder pretty bad, so I haven't worked out for like almost a year.
Right, so because of a shoulder.
Yeah, I had to get shots. I had to get shot on my neck. Once it's the shoulder, then it could be a neck injury. It could be all kinds of stuff. I ended up finding out some other stuff, but these guys are getting hit left and right, all these different things, and you're overextending and doing all these different things. You know what I mean? Obviously, I'm not stretching out and working out daily like these guys are, but when those injuries hit, especially if being dropped on the ground numerous times, how many times are they on the ground? Like, how many times are they getting hit, bro? It's a very sensitive thing, especially if you have to use your arms to stop a fucking full-grown man running into your backfield. You know what I mean? Constantly
going like this, yeah.
That's part of it. Yeah, your legs are a big part of it too, and you can't be getting clipped and stuff like that. But your legs, your arms are the biggest things, because if you're stretching out like that, all they have to do is go like this, and you're gonna buckle. They're inside or they're on the outside, and you're screwed, and you really don't have nothing. And then you can't have your arms just like this at your sides. You know what I mean? Because then they can
do the alligator arms.
You'll have leverage on you. You know what I mean? Inside or outside leverage and stuff like that. So hand placement is a big thing, especially with linemen, bro. A lot of people don't realize that. They just think that they're just there and they're just putting it. No, they're
getting away, block. Just getting his way blocked.
Their body take a beating, bro. Linemen
got a lot to think about.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I appreciate so much when you see offensive linemen playing 15, 12, even 10 years.
Oh yeah.
That's a man right there.
Did y'all ever get a chance to meet Jim Otto before he passed away?
I seen him a bunch of times, but I've never.
Yeah, but like how bad the injuries, the toll took on his body.
Oh yeah,
like from being a lineman for so long. Like, yeah, bro, that's real.
He was in a wheelchair in the 90s, bro.
Yeah, see, yeah. Since the 90s.
It's a different game now, but I hear what you're saying though. But it's like, But shout out Raider Room saying Miller has surgery. Come on now, no. Look, I know what he's talking about. They're saying that we need to find his replacement, but it's not that it's replacement.
I didn't say that.
Yeah,
we don't have. I mean, I think this year, if you draft, I think we should probably look.
We're gonna have to. We're trying to look
at this point.
What about Glaze? You think Glaze was that guy?
Or Mumford's gonna have to go to the left?
I mean,
that just makes sense. Glaze, what did Glaze play last year in college?
What up?
Right and left.
Right.
He played right and left.
Oh, he did
could.
both? Oh, there you go.
He did both. Yeah, I think it was junior year. He did left.
Didn't he hit the left side in the Senior Bowl too?
Yeah, he had a terrible Senior Bowl
In that
practice.
Senior Bowl, getting busy
yeah.
for the last couple of
He
days.
shined at the game. He had terrible practices. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess he's learning under these guys. You know, it's much like them. But
Okay.
yeah, he played both, and it's not the shifting part of it is what the difference is. You go from one side, your foot's different, your hand placement is different,
Body placement,
stance is
feet,
different.
all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember saying that shit last week. I was like, look, you can't just easily just go from right to left. You know what I mean? You got to kind of it's footing, it's all that stuff. And people were roasting me for that shit, like, oh, the footing. No, it is, bro. It's the way you stand, the way you're on the right side, you're sitting open to your right side, right? But on the left side, you're sitting open to your left side. So it's like, you know what I mean? That footing, if you're quicker on off to your right foot, then if obviously it's gonna, you're gonna have to learn to get quicker on your left side if you're considered right. It's crazy that these guys can go left and right and do that stuff, and it can help. But then yet with this offense, if we're gonna be doing like zone run, right?
Zone power is zone power.
Yeah, zone power. That right there, that means the offensive line shifting. So they're gonna have to know plays. They're gonna have to know both sides. They're gonna have to know calls. They're gonna have to know audibles. And they're gonna have to know audibles from the right side and then to the left side. So if the tackle's pulling or the guard's pulling, so many different things can happen. But these guys have to know both sides. So that means they got to know the whole offensive line, and that's like too much when you guys are like, a lot of teams have their solid left tackle. A lot of teams have their solid right tackle. We're not going to be able to be mixing the fucking pot all during the season and expect our quarterbacks to be perfect and our running game to go wild. You know what I mean?
Nah, it's not going to work, bro. It's not going to work.
Yeah,
we need to get that continuity.
It's a long season, bro. It's a very long
Who's doing the left guard right now? Why JPJ's out?
Pete.
White hair.
White hair.
Yeah. White hair.
Okay.
White hair and Pete and Josh.
Oh, he played guard before.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, so
Josh the GOAT came on our show and said he went to camp. He was at camp for a few days, and he said they were getting demolished, bro. He said they were getting killed out there.
Yeah, I remember that because even AP brought that up, and they asked him if there would be a difference once pads came on, and then he thought the O-line would have a better time against them once the pads came on, and then it turned out it did. That even they were getting on the D-line a little bit because they felt they weren't coming after them enough once those pads came on.
That's what you do, man. Motivate your defensive line,
But I mean, all accounts, I'm glad we heard that at least one day the offense, grew some balls and was like, all right,
yesterday.
Yeah.
Those guys did pretty good yesterday. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard that they did good yesterday. The O-line particularly.
The offense actually won the day. The offense actually won the day. You heard drops. Tucker dropping the ball.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get tired. I'm gonna get sick and tired of hearing that, man. This dude dropping the ball.
I just said it right now on the Turf and Rundown show, bro. Like that is the one thing that can hinder his game, bro. Out of everything, bro, and that's gonna be a damn shame, bro. Drops like that, like come on, bro. And that's a problem he had last year. It's the same
especially the ones you get past the defender, bro, where you're supposed to catch those because
no, yeah. Like, those are the ones you can't drop, bro.
You can't drop.
He definitely can't drop deep threat, pass. Bro. He's our deep threat, bro. How are you gonna drop all them passes and you the one that we gotta rely on to go deep?
Right.
And then that becomes all right. Every time Tucker's in here, he's gonna do a deep corner route.
Then it becomes that
corner. Yeah. It's a 20-yard throw. He's covered, dude, by safety. And then
yes and no, because the simple fact is you can't double everybody double Bowers.
Just the safety gets him. If he's going deep, the safety would just cover him.
Yeah, I mean, but with Devontae being doubled, the defense on the secondary looking at us, regardless of who we're playing or whatever, not or who's the quarterback, they're gonna have a problem. You cannot double Bowers. You cannot double everybody.
Kobe Myers. You can't double team Myers either.
You can't. You don't have enough personnel to do that. So that means that they're gonna have to be in like a 3-4, you know what I mean, with the extra DB on the field or a faster linebacker, smaller linebacker, you know what I mean? So then they're going to be forced into playing zone or man or double coveraging. And even at that, you know what I mean, you're going to have your way with it might be better for our offensive line if there's only 3 men rushing. You see what I'm saying? And even if they disguise and whatever, You know what I mean? I'm just saying, even if they disguise or whatever or not, I'm just saying it's like you'll be able to audible into something to a run play just depending on how you're set up. I mean,
see, this is why we start talking now, in my opinion. I didn't mean to cut you off, but this is why we start talking about Bowers playing more. You feel what I'm saying? And Leo and us had this conversation on Sunday. Chris brought it up. How much 12 personnel we gonna do? I want to see Tucker in there. But if Tucker dropping the ball, I'm hearing what Bowers is doing. You feel what I'm saying? Bowers doing his thing. So at the end of the day, why would I take him off the field? And I know he gonna do what I need him to do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I also seen a couple formations with Kobe playing slot. You know, so that would be another thing. So you could put Jacoby Myers back in the slot.
Jacoby Myers can play anywhere.
Anything.
He can play anywhere. Yeah,
he's that dude. Like you know what I mean? I think Devontae could play slot too and everything like that on certain plays or whatever or not. But Devontae is a little bit older. You kind of want him to be out there to bring that to get that side of the field kind of, you know, get the safety over. You know what I mean? Right. Strong or free safety. You want him to go over to that side wherever DA's at. So if DA is sitting there on trips bunch, and then Tucker could be doing a cross or a fucking drag route. You got DA going up the middle, and then Kobe with like say going to the corner, something like that. There's so many different ways that they're not going to know what to do. You know what I mean? So it's like depending on the scheme and all that stuff, bro. It all depends on that and the time and. That's what it all comes down to. It's not. That's why this is the greatest team fucking sport. Max said it. Everybody said this is the greatest team fucking sport. You know what I mean? You can't have if the offense. You can have the perfect play if the offensive line ain't holding up. If
then you're done.
They're not catching the ball. There's all kinds of different things. So it's a team sport, man. So we need everybody hands on deck.
This team is pissing me off right now.
Yeah, I'm excited regardless, bro.
It can't happen to anybody else. We have to lose our left side of the line. You know what I mean? And no padding.
At least our quarterback's foot's cool. Oh my bad.
yeah. I was gonna bring that up. For real. Nutty in the building, bro.
I hope we do get better though. Real talk. I don't want nobody hurt, so definitely don't want nobody injured. But at the end of the day, bro, you know what I mean? We won. Even if you out there, we gonna whoop that ass.
I'm down to play Easton Stick again.
Real talk. That's another thing too. Lou's saying right here.
He does play slot.
Yeah, shout out Loon, bro, because I remember when one day we were talking about it, I was like, he was saying that the offensive line is going to have to gel. You know what I mean? And I was like, we have three of the same guys on the field, but with something like this, you know what I mean? We don't anymore. So we do have to really look at this offensive line. And ever since then, I've been looking at it. So shout out Loon for that. But he says right here, he says, what about Labe in the slot at times? With his route running and catching abilities. Yeah, that's another guy. I'd
rather have Bowers out there. I'd rather have Bowers at slot.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Because hey, Lo, you can put Tucker at slot as much as you want because he's considered a starting slot wide receiver.
Right.
But if you want to put two tight ends in there, Bowers can play slot. I would rather have Bowers.
That's where he's playing right now. I think they got him.
I would rather have Bowers playing slot than
motion him out.
Ball, man. You don't know if these quarterbacks are saying, "Hell no, I'm tired of this dude making me look bad." You know what I mean? We've only had 10 completions in this period, and this dude dropped 3 of them. Yeah. You need the confidence from your quarterback also.
Yes.
And the coaches can't dictate that.
No,
the coaches can't dictate that. Either if he's open, they'll get pissed off at the quarterback. Why did you throw it to Tucker? He fucking dropping the ball every time I throw it to him. You know what I mean? And that's a legit gripe. That's a legit gripe, bro.
Now, I remember you feeling that way back in the day about. Remember James Jett? That fool
dropped the ball a lot.
Yeah,
all the damn time.
Can't do this, man. I do not want him dropping the ball, bro. That's gonna hinder his development. You feel what I'm saying? I think he can be real good. But him dropping the ball would be something that'd be a shame because it seems like he's getting his route running together. That was a question I had. Can you get your route running together? Don't just be the speed dude. So boom, there we go. But gotta be able to catch the ball too.
Yeah, I like Irvin Hunter right here has a good question. He goes, "Do you guys think we're jumping the gun on our defense? We had a small sample size." Hey,
Certain people are.
Urban, if that's the
Certain
case,
people
then our offense is doing shit right now, we in trouble. But
that's what I was gonna say. I hope not, because we're in big trouble.
We're gonna have a good defense. Our defense is gonna be good. The numbers I kind of disagree with, because you got to prove it. If we come off like we did the end of the season last year, if we have that same fire, that same attitude, that same violence that we did there, and then we start right there, and then sky's the limit for that defense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the only thing is the only problem there is to me is linebackers and that number 2 corner.
Really?
Bennett needs to take that corner spot. I've been with Bennett ever since he was drafted.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's what I like. So this is my thing, right? Because I need to ask this for Turf and I, or for people that might be on our sides. For if you like Bennett, what showed you I can still stick with him even after last year?
Stick with
JB. Like after just the way the season went for him, you know what I mean, and what you saw. What gave you more hope to be like, all right, maybe this year he can turn it around still?
Well, I know he can always turn it around. It was who the nation thought was teaching him, who was guiding him. We thought that Marcus Peters was gonna come in here and be like his Kansas City days, which was how many years ago? 6 years ago, 8 years ago.
Yeah,
that wasn't the same Marcus Peters. So, and Marcus Peters has never been like that. Marcus Peters has never said, "Well, I'm going to take control of the locker room."
He's never been a leader
of the room, and I'm going to show a youngster what to do. He's never been that way. So, what in the fit crappy mind were they thinking that Marcus Peters was going to come here and do that?
Yeah.
You want to make another Marcus Peters? Hell no, bro.
Nah.
I don't want that.
And coach said something about that. He was like, he made some bad decisions early on, you know what I mean, because he was getting burned and put, whatnot. But he's changing it. He's looking at it a different way. He has a new appreciation for the game. So that's what he's pretty much saying. He's like, man, this motherfucker wasn't shit, because right when AP came in, he's like, peace, get out of here, bro.
Yeah,
you ain't doing nothing. Get out of here, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Especially being a defensive guy. You know what I mean? Regardless of whatever, like even this defensive line being set up the way it is, you know what I mean? Jack Jones was saying basically like this, was like, hey, bro, he goes, we're not even gonna have to cover. So that's kind of the bigger thing that I don't think why JB is gonna actually ball out, is because he's gonna be able to be more hands-on, more sticky, and try to get involved a little bit more. You know what I mean? So it's like he's gonna have time to develop, and especially over the training and him going into a second year with a different look. You know what I mean? And a different, not necessarily a different defense. This is gonna be a second year in this defense. You know what I mean? Right. And then you got a guy like Jack Jones that came in and just upped the whole secondary room and stuff like that. You see these guys flying around the ball now. That's kind of the guy that we needed. I'm glad we got him, because that's changing everything. Marcus Peters was a cancer on the Raiders, and good thing he's not with us no more. So JB, you can learn from somebody that's actually like a Marcus Peters type. You can learn all the bad habits from somebody. You know what I mean? And it's kind of hard to see good habits and thinking that like I'm just here for a check. And we don't know his attitude, but if you can kind of look back on his attitude, that's what he is. He's one of those guys.
I said no from the get-go. I said no from the get-go, bro. Yeah. And I got a bunch of shit for it, Leo.
You said no from the get-go?
I said, nah, bad move. I said,
yeah. I think I was like, I was like, it was okay, but I wasn't like jumping for joy with it at all.
You really seen the Marcus Peters. You really seen the Marcus Peters playing.
Yeah, sure. I didn't think he was going to play like that for us. I was hoping for more. But then again, when I saw like him miss that interception against Pittsburgh, like, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, this is why you're here.
Yeah, for real. Like, bro, your whole purpose here is to catch these interceptions, bro.
Yeah.
The only thing you did
he had some pick sixes. He had some pick sixes. Oh, watch out now. The Marcus Peters of old is going to come back. What happened next?
Yeah.
He has to tackle. This fool came out with his arm straight. I never hoped so many times that I wish that running back would have broke his arm so he would have been out. I never wished that on a player. I was tired of his shit.
He said, I never wished that on.
That Chicago game was bad for Peters, bro.
We lost to Chicago last year, bro. We lost to Badgett.
I was
watching sorry ass right now. He almost got benched in a preseason game.
Yeah.
He get benched in the preseason game and get no shot, bro. How does that happen, bro?
Yeah, only to us.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Unfaced Samurai here, JB, basically, he got smoked, or Peters had bad effing habits, jumping every route. Yeah, so he thought he can do shit like that. But he has a speed, bro. He is a little bit smaller guy, but if he started playing a little bit like Amik, that's where Amik came in, and I'm kind of gonna miss Amik this year, bro. Like that ass. Like I like the way he played.
I'm gonna be honest, and this might be a hot take right now. I think we're better off because as of right now, I like because you talking about our number 4 corner is DeCamerion Richardson right now. I like him way better than Amik. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, height wise,
Amik gave us a little something. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like, but see, JB's a little bit smaller like him too, so he could take some good shit from him. So hopefully he got like all that bullshit out of him when Peters was gone, seen that, and kind of just maybe motivate him into getting to a little bit better, get into the position where he needs to be successful, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But I mean, but Amik was a dog though, bro. But I shout out to Amik, man.
The thing is though, is that I've always said, guys, that I don't want Hobbs playing out. You know
no, we got to stay on the inside.
I don't want to have him playing outside. So, because believe it or not, you know, Hobbs is just an all-around badass football player. Bro. You know what I mean? He could do everything in the secondary, but his priority is not playing corner. And then I would hate for people to think different about Hobbs for what he really does best in the NFL, and then move him up because you don't have nobody else.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No,
you know, where's these guys? Webb. You know, I know we got rid of Hall, but you know, these guys. I thought Webb was going to take a step up. Right. I don't know if he's getting a shot now, but
I've been thinking about that, and that is interesting. Everybody talking about Woo Governor. I ain't heard nothing about Sam Webb at all.
I haven't heard nothing about Webb.
Can I ask y'all this question, bro? And it's sad to me. Where the hell is Tyree Wilson at, bro? Where's Tyree Wilson? Where's Tyree Wilson?
Bro. Don't get gravy started on that.
I'm glad
he's hitting bags apparently, dog, but not getting off the block.
What the hell is going on, man? It's too quiet for me.
It's all right.
Dog.
It's all right, bro. We'll move him to D line. It's all right.
What's up?
To DT, you gonna move him on the inside?
We'll move him to the defensive line, and then we'll send him off to another team, and then he'll be just a run stuffer, just like the first guy we got. The first guy we got high that had all this potential.
Send him out here.
We should have got the better defensive lineman that was on Clemson that year, which was the guy we have now over Tyree.
Well, then basically, let's just do this. Let's Uncle Phil his ass and just try to get somebody else better, bro. Like,
you can't do that, Lo. You was hurt last year. He has to develop. You know, I'm a number 7 pick, so I get 5 years to develop my game. But I was a number 7.
You know what? Right now would be the best time to trade him.
Are you
bro? Are we gonna have to wait till year 3?
I'm on the line. You ain't never gonna make Tyree look good.
Nah, if we wait till year 3, you lose the value in him, bro. You lose how much you can get for him if you wait till year 3.
I gotta see something. If I don't see nothing in the preseason games, bro, I'm scared. I'm shaking in my boots. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, if he's not effective during that's true. That's very true.
You don't hear that. Hey, I'm impressed with what Tyree's doing right now.
But even then, remember last year we were impressed with Tyree, the way he was throwing back these O-linemen.
But he got to do more than that. I got to see
more this year.
If you going against 2s and 3s in this preseason, your ass better be looking like the Incredible Hulk. So you got to be looking like Lawrence Taylor against 2s and 3s, bro.
Not Lawrence Taylor right now, but Lawrence Taylor back in the day. Yeah.
Who was that O-lineman rundown that you guys sent the video about that was holding down Tyree?
That was Glaze.
There was one with Glaze. There was one with Glaze, and then there was one with some unknown mother. We have no idea.
77 and 71 was
Tyree Glaze. That was Glaze. So that one I was like, cool, whatever. I'm not gonna be too mad at that one. But the other one that
close to the quarterback.
Yeah, the other one that Leo talking about, I don't know. Yeah, 48 overall for sure.
You got a number 9 already, huh? I bet, Leo.
What, a jersey?
You got a number 9 already, huh?
I don't, but my girl does. She likes Tyree.
Why?
Different reasons, obviously, but yeah.
Why? I I give it to him, bro. Hey,
Yeah.
maybe after football you could be a model, Victoria's Secret
Right,
dude.
right.
I don't know what you can do, but the thing is, you playing like it. You playing like it.
Mhm.
So
They had to see.
Man,
They had to see that get off, dude.
Preseason game's gonna show it, bro.
I need to see more
Preseason
toughness
games.
out of him. I need to see the dog in him. Yeah.
They had to see that get off at the combine, at games. They had to see that. They had to, and then they still pick this fool up. You don't do that.
Whoa.
see, one of the we were
Harbaugh, bro.
watching
What the fuck?
what happened?
The comment, you should have hired Harbaugh. Fuck out. No.
Yeah.
Where's the boo button?
But, Cole,
They got the tech like that, bro. We got.
yeah, I don't know what he's saying. He says, "How will they win more than 8 games this year with this roster in the division? I see 7 wins best, and the coach gets the next year, and then gets fired after that 7-8." He says,
What do you mean?
"You should have hired."
No, he's just an AP
Division is-
hater at this point.
He's a Raider
This
fan.
division is okay, except for the Chiefs. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? Like Denver's trash. The Chargers are going to be trash.
They're rebuilding, bro. Chargers are rebuilding for Herbert. Yeah.
And if you guys don't know, speaking about the Chargers, shout out Sean, and I'm pretty sure everyone's talking about it right now, but I'm going to pull it up real quick. And right now, the Chargers have announced quarterback Justin Herbert was diagnosed with the injury to plantar fasciitis in his right foot. He's going to be in
That's
the
not good. That's pain.
That is pain.
4 to
That is
6
horrible.
weeks. He got
No,
the same
2
thing Tyree got,
Yeah.
and it
Oh,
takes
that
him
was-
4 to
and
6 weeks to
Jimmy
come
G.
back.
And Jimmy G.
Is that
Yeah,
what
the
that is?
Jimmy G foot.
Yes, Jimmy G foot.
Well, Tyree
Yeah.
got the same thing, right? Tyree got the same thing,
So
right?
they had surgery or what?
Most likely. Well, so there's different forms of plantar fasciitis. It does, if you actually look at it, whatever. Us, like, you know what I mean? We can just get like a pull and stuff like that, and then we won't be able to walk on it. You get a shot in it,
What's
you're
the
good to
time,
go in
bro?
about a week. You know what I mean? But you can't run and do certain things. You know what I mean? But they're talking about a boot. That's surgery. That's surgery. Yeah, that's corrective surgery right there. All kinds of shit can go bad with that, bro.
He probably get in the. it's
Yeah,
already
so, I
early,
mean,
man. he might
There's
have
nothing
problems.
with the Chargers, so
Okay.
That's a
Yeah.
win. That's a guaranteed win. Then
shtick.
Damn. So now it went from like 2 weeks to he's missing 4 to 6 weeks.
So think about it, man. If you're gonna have surgery on your foot, bro, that's a lot of pressure. You're gonna have to be moving.
He
with
is
your
gonna
foot.
have surgery.
He does move. He does move. He's a mobile
does.
quarterback. So
Yeah.
that's going to be one part of his game that he's not going to be able to do. So then you already know what they're going to do. They're going to run that big old jumbo offense or try to just run the ball down our fucking throat. So if we're getting beat up like that and our secondary ain't coming in and filling those holes, you know what I mean? And, you know, they're not, just depending on if they're running away. See, that's the thing. If they're running away from Max Crosby, he's going to have to come from the backside to make some tackles. That could be flags. There's all kinds of different things that can happen with him not being there.
Right.
So if these safeties, I know Morgan's going to come downhill, and I know Epps is going to come downhill. But if like the JB's not going to be doing it or stuff like that, and if the edge is not set with like say a Tyree or something like that, and Wilkins can't get inside or Jenkins, bro, it's going to be a problem. They're just going to just beat us up. You know what I mean? And that's where when you have these run heavy teams, they'll turn around and beat up your secondary and then go over top with you guys because you guys are already burnt out. So you got to be careful, man. You got to be real careful.
That's
Yeah,
true.
for real.
we need to
That's
we need to
true.
score, bro. We need to score. That's one thing. We focus on this defense so much, guys. Is that we always every time we talk about the Raiders offensively, we always end up swaying back to the defense. We got problems in our offensive scheme. That's our major scoring potential. We can say, hey, look, DA's tight, Bowers is looking good, Lave's looking good, Zeus is running all over the place. Where's our quarterback doing things like that? You know, and then what's gonna happen with our offensive line situation when we got the left side totally not in there at all, getting reps? That's
Right.
a problem.
But when you bring up scheme, do you think Getsy's going to be able to get the most out of this offense?
Well, what he does, yeah, you know,
I think
because Leo,
gonna be able to-
we're gonna. I'm sorry, Rundown. We're
No, go
gonna
ahead.
say we're gonna say, yeah, you know, he's learning a system and all that.
Like, I hear it already. Yeah.
I said that system was installed a long time ago. They got it. They take their pads home. They get in meetings. The whole day they're in meetings. Even on
Right.
the off day today, they're in meetings. You know, unless they want to take a break, but they could do it themselves. You know, that offense is instilled. All they're working on is chemistry, and then they get things right. And without those two guys there, that messes all that up.
On that O-line?
100%. 100%.
But we know we know our defense is going to be solid. We forget about. You need to score, bro.
Oh, you do.
We need to score.
They need to score.
The prime example was the Minnesota game. Our defense played their ass off that game.
We won't bring that game up, man.
Okay, I mean, but then we do forget about some of the technicalities of that game.
Yeah,
you know
Renfro fumbled. Yeah, I remember that.
Missed field goals and
Missed
shit like that. You know what I mean? So it's like
drop passes.
Yeah, you know what I mean? All type of stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But you were in a red zone more times than Minnesota was, and you didn't get nothing.
And that's been our struggle for the longest now, the red zone offense.
Yeah.
How long have we been saying that fucking red zone?
Yeah, 100.
Mm-hmm.
And who's the quarterback that we have on our team right now that was good at that?
That we have right now?
Anthony Brown?
Yeah. Minshew.
There we go.
Minshew was good at that. So why is it taking so long? Why is it taking so long? And let's look. I can almost guarantee Aiden's going to be a better football player. You know, I know he's going to be a better quarterback. But are you going to stick with this dude for 4 years and then get rid of him and waste our time, you know, being his fans? Because I've been watching this team lose for 25 years, bros, and I'm tired of it.
No, true.
I just about said it in every live I've been on. I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of
Especially with the defense.
I think we all are, bro.
Yeah.
I'm tired of dudes developing 2 years into their career in the NFL. Forget all number 1 picks developing. You're a number 7 pick. You should be making an impact like all the other number 1 picks that were picked before you that are doing something. But he was injured.
Well,
right, then why'd you pick him? Then why'd you pick him if he was injured?
But listen, when we talk about number 1 picks across the board, bro, it's very, very rare that you turn around, have the whole first rounders actually being effective and having longevity in the fucking league. It's what,
That's
like 20% of them?
That's
You know what I mean?
Right.
Out of 32 picks, maybe 5 or maybe 4 of the players stay and actually come
there,
and make,
bro. They're
right,
in
regardless
there.
of whatever. I'm just saying, just overall, a lot of the Hall of Famers and better players come from the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th rounds. So bottom line, so it's like when you're sitting there, when you look at these guys, and then you see some of these like late round guys that are coming in and just
being better,
being way better, bro. So even though you're getting pumped up just because where you are, money, and then business and all these different stuff doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to actually be effective. And that's kind of one of the things that we're seeing with Tyree. But see, the thing is, though, they were hoping that we're going to have Chandler Jones in there so Chandler Jones can kind of usher it in. But he decided to go methed out. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. But I mean, you know, fuck over and shit like that. So regardless of whatever, I hear what you're saying. But at the same time, there's nothing we can do to change it. So if you want, I don't want him to fucking take 10 years to fucking develop. I don't want King Pharaoh to come in and not do shit for us and then almost go to fucking 2 Super Bowls right when he fucking leaves us. Bro, like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's frustrating because you see other guys going off and doing a bunch of different things. Feliciano was in his fucking Super Bowl. He was with us. You know what I mean? There's all these different guys.
Cleveland was in it. God damn, man, that pisses me off even more.
Yeah, Feliciano, bro. Feliciano's on that offensive line.
We've had more hits in the late round picks than we've had in the early rounds, which is crazy.
For sure, late round picks are more of our steez anyway, man.
Yeah, for real.
It's across the NFL, bro. All the 4th, 5th, free agents is all, you know, I would say 85, well, maybe 90% of the NFL. Then you got your superstar guys, your number 1 picks that blossom. But they don't blossom, bro. They get better. They don't start off bad and then say, you know, I just think that another 7th pick overall should be contributing to the team. And all we talk about is this guy's get off. He should have that when we drafted him, even with a foot problem.
Right. Yeah, that get off video like did him in, bro. That when they
Chandler Jones wouldn't have made him get off the ball quicker. I don't think Chandler Jones would have made him do that. That's just natural. Are you naturally slow? You know, you pigeon-toed, you knock-kneed, you're something. Well, what are you? We'll fix it.
But Greg, when we were looking at Tyree, when we were looking at Tyree's film, when we were talking about different players that we could possibly get during the draft and stuff like that, Tyree came up. And I even told Gravy, he's a big guy, he can move. Hey, look at this. He's too slow off the ball. And that's been his biggest problem. He takes a fucking extra second. Slow, right? He's powerful, but yet at the same time, the game is fast or whatever not. And I was like, move him inside. And guess what the Raiders did? They moved him inside, and he's still not really effective as a number 1 draft pick. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I get
we gotta see in preseason, man. Preseason is gonna tell us everything.
So, but I like what Omar's saying right here. How about we get competent coaches who can develop decent players?
I think we have that now.
Yeah, we got that.
That's a big point. We do have that now.
Mm-hmm. That's especially on the defensive side, bro. With our defensive line coach, our defensive back coach. I saw that dude today talking about our DBs and all that.
There we go, swaying to the defense. We were talking about offense, and then we sway.
Yeah, but on the I still have to see.
That's what happens.
Our offensive coordinator, like, how is he going to do? Yeah,
right. Yeah. We know Graham. That I get personal IGs and DMs in my shit, Leo, and run down that. Oh, Graham 3 years, Getsy 3 months or 6 months or something like that.
Well, that's true. I'm not gonna lie. I remember I wanted Graham.
You said that to me too. You said that to me too. Oh, 3 years. Okay, Tyree has been with Graham. How many years? 2 years.
Yeah,
it's gonna be second now.
Yeah, proven second now. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Omar said again. Who the fuck was saying that slow get off? It's methodical.
Who said that?
He's a methodical.
I did see a video about that. But he was doing it on purpose so he can be a better run stopper.
I seen that live.
Yeah.
Bro. That's the reason why they ain't.
No, bro, it was just bad. We can all admit that shit was just bad.
No, it was. This is the game. This is in the game plan. Tyree, wait, like 1 second after the ball's like, then go. That was in the game plan, bro.
I saw that video.
That was in the game plan.
You were in the live during that?
Yeah, I wasn't on the live. I was listening to it. I was the only one listening.
Oh man, I would have went in on that one.
He said I was the only one listening to it.
It's live, bro.
I do remember that.
Right to me, he was bad. I'm a truther, dog, but it's okay.
Yeah.
The conspiracy.
But all bullshit aside, bro, I want Tyree to be successful.
Yeah, of course.
I want Aiden O'Connell to be successful. Is that when I'm concerned about something, I let it out, and then people are so
Loco, what's up?
Rah. This guy's gonna be an MVP.
That's the part where I push the brakes too. He had a better year than Manning or Brady his rookie year. Like, slow down,
fall in love with players too much, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, I did that too. But
I do. I fall in love with
the jerseys that I have are old schoolers. I want to get a new jersey. I said, man, I wanted to get a 0 jersey. I want a 0 jersey, bro. Yeah. I want to be able to pick that up.
Facts. That's real.
I got 24. I got Asamoah when Asamoah was super tight, and I have a 21 and a 24. That's all. And I got a Jack Tatum. I got a Lester Hayes jersey. That's old school. But now, besides a Max jersey, I want to get a number 5 jersey, bro. I want
Diablo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to be able to push
one of those rundown. You want a Diablo jersey rundown?
I'm straight on that, man. That shit gonna depreciate in the midst.
It's all right, bro. It's all right. But me personally, I go, why you gotta do like you see a bunch of people with shit, man. Oh, crap. What was that lineman we got?
JPJ
Powers?
Powers?
No, the one we cut right off the bat. 1 year.
Oh, Leatherwood.
I see people wearing Leatherwood jerseys.
Yeah,
maybe they can't afford another one, but I'll take that. I'll take that back thing off. I'll take that back thing off.
Raider always a Raider, no?
Yeah. Nah.
I've been having this conversation, bro. We need to start having a little security at the gate, bro. Like, been a little too lax with that. Once a Raider, always a Raider shit.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, rundown. I'm with you on that.
Hey, yeah, this gotta be. We gotta do a check off.
You feel what I'm saying? Look at that, like. Fans, content creators, players, we too lax.
You still run down like at the club, be like, yeah, your name's not on the list.
Yeah, bro, no, real.
You know what? Rundown, you're right. I get it like that about Ronnie Lott and Roger Craig jersey. I mean, he was a Niner, like he's a Niner. Oh, but he was a Raider. I mean, he's not a Raider.
Nah, I
he
know.
was here at the end of his career. We gave him
Yeah.
that little Raider scholarship. Play with us for a little bit. But
Raider scholarship. That's a good one. That's a good one. I like
The
that.
thing is, Ronnie Lott made an impact on our team.
He
a little
did.
bit towards the
He did.
end, but yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not like he
Dude,
was in
Ronnie
49ers,
Lott, Roger
though.
Craig and all kinds of like stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, so we see we
That's like
I
where
think
they Raiders
I think
80 jersey.
I think we're out of that stage of the Raiders trying to resurrect careers. If you
I'm
really look
glad,
at our
too.
team,
Woo.
our team's young. We have a couple veterans. You know what I mean? We got our young quarterbacks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Minshew's relatively young in the league. You know what I mean? I'm seeing that we're kind of going a different way. It's kind of hard to steer that ship right. You know what I mean? So it's like, we got all this extra money. We got the young squad. We're gonna have to pay a lot of guys going into next year. It's gonna be a contract year for a lot of these players. So I can see a lot, bro. But yet at the same time, I can see this team getting broken up very, very easily, just depending on this season, bro. But we gotta just back up our team, man, to see what we got, bro. Like our team is young, but yeah, like we're gonna end up having to find some players. One thing that I give what's the name a lot of props for, and also our coach. I can't think of his name. What's the name of his coach? GM.
Tom Telesco.
Telesco, thank you. Sorry, man. Talk about this shit so much. Telesco and AP can find talent in the rough, bro. AP fucking went through the ranks, went through all that shit.
Right.
Telesco found a lot of good players. He's got lucky because the Chargers have sucked for all these years, and he's gotten good players to draft. You know what I mean? So he's got lucky on that part, but he also finds some good players that, you know what I mean, that are on the bottom ranking kind of guys and stuff like that. So Glaze might turn around and be that fucking guy. You know what I mean? He just might need the reps. Might have a couple bad games, just like everybody does, ups and downs and stuff like that. So hopefully, especially with all these cuts that are be coming up, we might be finding some guys that might be coming in and do some other shit. We got another guy, Richardson. What's his name? 97.
Cameron.
No. Yeah, he's another defensive end that's pretty good, and he can play inside too. Like, bro, like that's good too. But with these guys right there, we need to find more of the offensive line. I'm more worried about that right now. But
you don't think those veterans that we have can fill in while the other two get ready?
As far as what, bro?
For the O-line? Like the
left side, the blind side?
Yeah.
If he goes on the inside and plays guard, cool. And then Blaze can kind of get into it because at least he has a veteran with him on the right side with Parham. I mean, but yet at the same time, I was looking at film right now and looking at it, Glaze plays left. Great. He wasn't a right tackle. So if he goes in and plays left, and I think Glaze is supposed to do that, he goes and does that, I think we should be good. I think he's gonna get a significant amount of playing time this year.
Right now, he has to do with Miller out during the preseason.
He's
and that's good for him, but I wouldn't start him.
Generic problems.
I wouldn't start him. A rookie on the blind side?
Not during preseason?
During preseason,
Minnesota, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing everything.
But you think Bolger's gonna say, "Hey, this guy got a red jersey on"? None of them quarterbacks are gonna have a red jersey on, Leo.
Yeah, I mean, I think Blaze can be a swing tackle, but I think he's gonna play primarily on that right side, and be over there. If anything happens to Colton, we know we got Thayer to switch over there, but Andres Pete looks like he's taking over there. So, you know what I mean? He looks like he's doing his thing over there. So, it looks like the line is just at least the depth is getting they burn now. You know what I mean? At least they getting they work now. So, come the season, they'll be ready. They be seasoned. Because Colton, I'm not really worried about. JPJ is the one I'm like, he got to get his ass out there. That's the one.
Right.
Other than that, yeah.
Shout out Little Bosco. He says, move Tyree to offensive tackle because he can't react to shit.
There you go. You go.
He still got to get that get off.
Yeah. Hey, he's methodical. He's playing methodical.
The methodical.
Well, at least he can just stand there, bro. He can just stand there. Put his arms out. That's it.
Oh, man.
Because you're not going to be successful in the NFL with just a bull rush.
Yeah.
Then if he goes inside, that's bad for me. You know what I mean? That's not what you were drafted to do. And then
we're lucky what you were drafted to, but if we have
we're lucky we have Kuntz, bro. We're lucky we got Kuntz. Because
Right.
we would have had that dude out there.
If we didn't have Kuntz, it'd be real ugly right now.
Yeah, that part. Yeah, if we didn't have Kuntz, we'd be a lot more
I
worried.
wouldn't
about
be the
that
only
other
one
stuff.
talking about this guy. I wouldn't be the only one. I'm not disrespecting the dude, but
Right.
he's developing. He's still developing after 5 years in the league. His future. Give Tyree a chance. He's still developing. That's the way the Raider fans are. You're so used to losing that we think that mediocrity is all right. Where's the elite?
Right.
Where's the
It's
elite?
about-
offensive-
Hey, I'm with you on that one, though. I'm with you on that one,
Some
though.
of
I'm with
these
you on that
players.
one.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that one. I was saying that about the quarterback. Because every time I say something about the quarterback, everybody want to settle all of a sudden and settle into something. No, bro, stop settling. We did that already for 9 years. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? We settled, which was cool. You feel what I'm saying? And it is what it is. I got in an argument just on Twitter. Oh, I wish we had him back. Oh, do you? You wish you had him back now?
You want that
Yeah,
shit?
really?
I'd rather go with AOC. I'd rather go with
That's what I'm
AOC.
saying.
with AOC because we know what he is.
Let's be real. Let's stop all this, bro. Stop all this. You know what I mean? At what point, if these dudes aren't the option, and let's hope that one of them may be, but if they're not the option, let's stop kicking the damn can down the road and finally do what the fuck we supposed to be doing the whole goddamn time and draft one.
Finally.
Everybody
Finally,
be scared to draft one. Oh, let's hope he falls down. Bro, just trade up and get the motherfucker you want. Stop doing all the soft shit, bro. I hate when we do that. And we've been doing it for like 2 years already. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? Hopefully.
I think
One of
they
these-
tried to trade up this year, but I don't know. Have you watched the shit on HBO? What's it called? Where they fucking follow the team?
Oh, yeah, the Hard Knock.
Okay, so they've been doing the Giants one, and they were calling up about moving up, and that
Right.
was just to 4, I think, to get McCarthy or some shit like that.
Uh,
To get Drake. They wanted Drake May, so they were
Okay.
calling up
They
to move
got
up to
Drake
get
May, and
May.
Drake May is playing like shit right now.
And then just how much they
Shit.
had to give up just to get Drake. Imagine
Right.
all the calls people were getting to get Jaden Daniels.
no,
So
for
I
sure.
think
Yeah.
that was
This
the
is-
part. They
this
didn't
is
want to
what-
pay that price.
This is what I think, Leo Runda. I think that Champ was all with it. I think Champ was all with it because AP was hired. We proved that yesterday, right? Low, when I said AP was already hired when Telesco got hired because AP was involved in the hiring process.
Yeah,
Right.
we were
That's-
talking about that. We were talking about that.
So
Mhm.
hey, it was AP and Champ that were making, executive. Champ was doing the executive shit, at the end of the season and at the beginning of the season before we got to Telesco. But AP's vision was, I want to go get my guy. Maybe Champ wanted to do that. Maybe it would have happened if Champ was our GM. But you cannot tell me right now that if we would have moved up and gave up all those picks, and we would have got Jaden Daniels, that Jaden Daniels would be penciled in the number 1 starter right now, game 1.
Immediately.
Oh yeah, of course,
Immediately.
of course.
We're not even,
So
we're not even having a
we
question.
have a problem with our quarterbacks.
Now, see, I'll say this, right? I'll say this.
Would have came in and took
Now-
the spot.
Now, getting Bowers, right? I think that's gonna pay dividends. I'm cool with that. You feel what I'm saying? I like Bowers. Now the team is a little more complete right now, which is fine. If you're telling me that we had to delay it for a year to get Christian Wilkins, you feel what I'm saying? Get all these other pieces, cool. But for damn sure, if the answer ain't in this room this year, I don't want to hear no Raider fans bitching and complaining about no draft picks and getting a quarterback next year, bro. I want to hear
Literally quarterbacks.
That is true. That is
Literally
true.
quarterbacks.
No, because that's all we do, bro. Like we cry about shit where the solution is right in front of our face. It don't make no
Right.
sense. You feel what I'm saying? Like if the answer ain't here, what the fuck y'all think is gonna be? Dak Prescott? That's what y'all want? You feel what I'm
Let's
saying?
go.
'Cause I guarantee
Let's
you there's
go.
gonna be some Raider fans this year that'll be like, oh yeah, let's get Dak Prescott.
I'm
I
one
would
of
take
them.
that over what we
Brady,
have
do
now.
not do that.
I think Dak right now.
I would take him
No.
now. This season, going into this season, I would take him. I don't even
Hey,
like Dak.
Compared
But
to
I would
what we
take
got.
him.
Compared
I'm
to what
talking
we got.
about next
Yeah.
year.
Hey,
Because
okay,
next
what
year he
you
wants a
think about this?
contract. You feel what I'm saying? To come here,
What
you
you
gonna
think
have to
about
pay
this,
him.
guy?
You're gonna have to pay
What
him.
you guys think about this? We had who was on our show? The sports main. We had Main.
Oh,
We
I
had
saw
Main
him.
on our show,
Hey,
and we were watching. If you were watching our show, he brought up a name that I basically Gabe and Lowe said, "Hell no," but I said, shit, I'll think about it. Tannehill.
No.
Fuck no. Hell no.
He said, fuck no.
You talking about older than him? No.
Tannehill, bro. Fuck that guy.
Nah, bro.
So you're telling me that the AOC is better than Tannehill?
We don't know
First of
that
all,
yet.
First of all, he would see Anthony Brown and wouldn't even want to come here. That's number one. So I said, oh, for him.
I would rather go Anthony Brown, dog. I would literally go Anthony Brown.
No loves Anthony Brown.
See,
Tannehill,
you do? If everybody gets
I
You
like-
must
I like
remember
Anthony
him from
Brown.
Oregon then.
No, I mean I've seen some of his film in Oregon. That's what I do. I don't know a lot of these college players until we and I focus on the Raiders, bro. And then like we're gonna be doing fantasy football. I'll do my research and pick whoever we're gonna pick, right? But see, I
Go
don't
ahead
really
and
watch
pick
college
Anthony
football.
Brown, bro. Go ahead. I'll whoop you every
No,
game.
relax,
you
brother,
you
relax.
start that boy.
Calm down, bro. I know how to play fantasy football. I'm not gonna pick a third round, a third back fucking quarterback that's not even playing.
You're
bro.
talking
Relax.
good about him.
Anyway,
You're talking good about him
what
right
I'm
now,
saying
like
is,
he's better
let
than
me
what we
finish
got.
what I'm saying. You're talking about fantasy football. What I'm saying is,
you are.
if you go and look at Anthony Brown when he was in college, he was a runner-up for the Heisman Trophy. That means that he has some sort of talent. Just
Yeah, I
hasn't
remember
been
him in
around the
college.
right organization. You know what I'm saying? If anything were to happen, bro, like I wouldn't go Tannehill. I'd rather go Anthony Brown, bro, on some real shit. I'm not going Tannehill. That's how much I don't like Tannehill.
Tannehill leads to the same problem. Tannehill still needs a good O-line. And if we're going to have a good O-line, stick with who we have. Yeah.
100.
Unless
That's where
he's
I'm at
mobile.
right there because
That's why I would say no to Tannehill.
He don't
Because he
do
still
anything
needs that
to
good
me.
O-line. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he
But-
upgrades us at all. You know what I
I
mean?
don't
Like
either.
to
It's a
any
downgrade.
degree. Yeah. The same thing with
Down.
Gino. The whole Gino thing, everybody keep talking about. Like,
upgrade.
no, bro, like,
Yeah.
do not do that. That makes zero sense to me.
Shout
I
out.
like Gino. I like Gino.
So check this out. The worst starting quarterbacks in every NFL division: Daniel Jones, Derek Carr, Sam Darnold, Geno Smith. Let's go get Geno Smith. Might as well go get fucking Derek Carr. It's gonna be the same shit.
You see?
Same
You
shit.
see?
Right.
You see how we delude ourselves? It's just
Yeah.
a different name. You feel what I'm saying? That's all it is, bro. It's just a different name.
Look
I'm
who
with you, bro.
Gino-
I want to get rid of all the fucking draft picks. Fuck all this bullshit.
He's a harder division.
I
Tannehill was in a
want
harder
to
division.
go in for fucking what's the name? Jane Daniels. I really, really did, bro.
I did too. I was run
Speaking
down
that
on
language,
that.
man. Speaking that
Jane
language.
Daniels was the one.
Yeah, I mean,
I would have been cool with Penix, but then Atlanta surprised the fucking world.
Yeah, y'all ain't gonna like my
drafted
answer.
Yeah.
And Leo
Who do you
already
like?
know because he my dog, but y'all not gonna like my answer who I want next year. And I'm going,
I already know.
I want Shador. All rip. I'll take him right now. If he was on this team right now, he's the number one dude, no question.
I think the rundown wants to be the first guest to ever get blocked on the show. I think that's
they don't understand, bro. And see,
Shador is it, man. Shador got accuracy. He got an arm. Yeah.
telling you, 2 straight years, bro. I be telling motherfuckers about quarterbacks. They like, oh no, that's not the dude. All right. I'm telling-
Nah.
Now, Chris like that Carson Beck. I don't know about Carson Beck though. I don't know
That's
about
the
that.
Georgia kid?
Yeah, that's the Georgia dude. I don't know about
That's the
him.
Georgia kid.
So my
But-
thing is like,
that big old boy from Alabama.
He's interesting, but I don't know if he can throw it like that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Him throwing it scares me.
AR Bowling says, shout out for the $2, man. I appreciate you. What is a successful season as this team this year, I think? A winning season, bro. Above 500.
Yeah.
Above 500. I'll be happy with above 500. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what
me.
everybody's saying. That's what everybody's saying. 6.5.
No, above
No, above
500.
500 is 9 wins, bro. That's
He's
more
asking,
than-
what is
Oh,
the
okay, my bad. I'm
successful
going. I'm
season?
touching the half.
AR is asking, he's all, what is the successful season as a team?
Nine
this year?
wins.
9, 10. I would say 10 make the playoffs.
10.
Yeah,
I think with
10
Minshew 10,
is going to be big.
with Minshew 10, with AOC we win 8.
And if we win 8 with AOC, I think you go back to what Rundown says. We stop waiting. Because we won 8 last year. We won 8 again
Thank
this
you.
year. What the fuck we waiting for? Like,
We're going to keep winning 8 games, 8 games. Like, bro, goddamn, bro.
yeah.
They're going to get that coach that everybody wanted. See,
Right.
AP at the beginning of the season, okay, we seen AOC, right? And then we can say, yeah, he went, we went 3-1 in the division, this and that. Okay, there were backup quarterbacks for one, right? Their defense is we're solid. We're solid defenses. He won these games, but the two games that are the most important games, which were losses, and one win was the Minnesota game, the Indianapolis game. But we would have won that. We would have been the last seed in the playoffs. So we had to come back, and we had a disgusting call at the end of the game, and then that's why we lost the game. But we lost. But we lost. Then we should have just topped. We could have just kept grinding and going, and then he did his thing. Yeah. Minshew did his thing in the beginning of the second half. They actually slowed down the pace at the second half.
Yeah, they started running more with Jonathan Taylor.
We came back, and it's a good thing that Aiden got those gloves. But we nickeled and dime. He got a long throw to Devontae, got a touchdown. Then we was in the game.
Yeah,
because I remember that game.
That fucking bullshit. I told Lowe.
I told Lowe. I said, "Man, I wish what if we could get Minshew? We tossed that around a little bit."
Oh, you didn't say that shit at all, Greg.
we both had said it. We both had said it. I would love Minshew on the team. I said I would love Minshew on the team, but it was a joke because we didn't think he was going to go nowhere.
We were talking shit about quarterbacks that were actually available. And I was like, well, what about Gardner Minshew? You were like, hell no. And then he came, you're like, okay. Because I wanted Baker. I wanted Baker Mayfield. That's who I wanted.
I was with you on that.
Baker would have been interesting because he's got that.
You would have been interesting.
Yeah, I would have been Baker. You know what I mean? Because even though he battles through all the injuries and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But I wanted Baker. You know what I mean? Because I had a feeling it was going to be way too much to go get what's the name. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I remember the conversation. I even said, fuck it. What if we go get a Gardner Minshew, stuff like that? He's a good backup. And you're like, oh, hell no, we're not getting Gardner Minshew. I remember that shit, Gravy. Now you sitting saying that shit? Come on,
Gravy.
You're not finishing the story, bro. Because all those quarterbacks that we did talk about that we wanted got paid. And then I said, well, she might as well just get Minshew.
Leo wanted the enemy.
No, that's not.
Leo
was
I'm serious.
I wanted who right now?
You wanted the enemy, man. You wanted old Russ. You wanted good old.
Yeah. I did want Russ. I'm not gonna lie, because it was cheap.
Russell Wilson right now.
It was like no cost, bro.
Maybe you're not serious when you say that.
Got rid of him.
I think Gravy's is bullshit.
Gravy not serious. He's saying that to get the rile up, bro. I was not.
I was on Fields. I was really.
I would have taken that.
Did you see they were about to fight? Russ and Fields, they were about to fight the other day.
No, I looked at it right now, and I thought I seen that. I heard one story where it was Russ. Fucking Justin Fields threw a bomb. He said, "Yeah," he goes, "You're gonna be the most expensive backup in the league."
Right,
and they fought, but it wasn't that. It was actually I looked on Steelers and everything like that because I was gonna say it, you know what I mean. But I don't like to be bringing up bullshit, so I actually looked at it. And what it was Fields was on like a little fucking bootleg or whatever, not running out to the side, threw the ball. They hit him. They got into a fight. The linebacker hit him, and then the linebacker that hit him, I think his knee's gone. I think he's out for the season.
He was mad because Wilson can't do that no more.
Yeah. I couldn't get over the fact of him saying "Let's ride, bro." Like
a lot of people couldn't get past
saying that he can't play ball or anything like that, or Russell wouldn't be good in this. Yeah. But let's ride.
It's too corny. It's too corny.
Way too corny, bro. Way too corny.
I don't care how corny he is. I don't give a shit if he's
money, bro.
Right. I swear people swear that AOC is not corny. Like.
But see, I can see AOC be corny just because of who he is. See,
right.
Russell Wilson is trying to do too much. Like it just like bro, like even his acting's bad, bro. Like he was in that movie Entourage, bro, and he was trying to like, bro, like get out of here, bro. Just get the fuck away from me. It's just weirdo vibes, bro. Like motherfucker's weird, bro.
He ain't acting on the football field. What does he do on the football field?
Nothing. In the last 5 years, he ain't done shit.
Because he got traded. He got traded to Denver.
Yeah, look at what happened.
It's not that he wanted to leave Seattle.
They got rid of him for nothing.
Nothing.
He's worth nothing. Now he's in a battle. Now he's in a quarterback battle with the good quarterback. And I didn't think he thought that,
So Teddy is 707, right? Check this out. He's talking about fucking Jimmy G, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not backing up a quarterback that I don't fucking like, because I even had to say I think Jimmy G can do some shit, and I knew that he wasn't, and I was just trying to be supportive of my team. But fuck that, I'm not saying that. So fuck Wilson. I'll never have that motherfucker on the team. I'm glad he's over there, Pittsburgh and stuff like that. The only person I think could actually make him black, a little bit blacker, is actually fucking Thomason, bro. But that guy's probably not even fucking fooling him, bro. Like dead ass, like on some real shit. Because like, and I'm not. It's not more of a racing or anything like that. I'm just saying, it's like he has that cornball energy, bro. Like him coming to the Raiders, no fucking way. No
I don't
fucking
care
way.
how much of a
Fuck all that, bro.
cornball he
Cool.
is, bro. As long as he scores touchdowns, you'll be with him. You'll be with him if he scores a triple touchdown.
Nah. Well, it's not gonna happen.
He get 30 touchdowns, 9 picks, or 40 touchdowns and 9 picks.
When has he ever done that?
I don't know his stats, but look
About
it up.
6 years ago.
Who Russ or Phil?
Look it up. I know these. Russ.
Not 40 and like 9 interceptions.
No, I'm not saying that, but if he came to the Raiders this year, it would say, hey, look, we know Russell Wilson can score. He didn't have a bad season last year, bro.
No,
he just didn't get along with the dude.
Yeah.
The team was ass.
He kept, bro. I'm cool.
Our team is not
Russell
ass.
Wilson anyways. Fuck that guy.
Our team is not ass. Our team wasn't ass last year. And we still got mediocre play at the quarterback position. It's just how you accept that.
So, okay, man, we can go back to the year with Derek Carr and fucking all that bullshit, right? When we got DA. We weren't a bad team neither. Our defense was just fucking losing his games. And then
that season, well, we were blowing the leads. We were losing those leads,
and he were blowing leads, bro. We went from doing all that shit, like, come on, bro. Like, mediocre players, regardless of us. Gravy, you said something that I fucking really, really enjoyed, and I remember we're having this conversation. Conversation was, why can't we just get a guy that just gets the ball to the players and fucking doesn't turn over the ball? Gardner Minshew turns over the ball. AOC doesn't. Yeah. So the guy that you want is just average, mediocre, that can throw the ball and not turn it over. We got him. That's what we have right now.
He never had, when he did play backup, he only started one season, really. And then he got booted out because they got Trevor Lawrence. But those backup roles, when he got there, they had like a number one defense. They had Miles Jack. They had Ngakoue. They had fucking Jalen Ramsey. They had somebody that was also a defensive tackle on that defense. That defense was stacked, and also they had Leonard fucking Fournette that was just blowing the shit out of the fucking water. When Leonard Fournette got hurt, he went 6-6, and they took him out because he got injured. That was only his second year, bro. Why don't he get
but then after that, he hasn't
why
done
don't he only get the credit like AOC does?
Second year, though.
Because it's AOC's fucking second year.
That was his second year, too.
No. Now, if AOC goes fucking 8-8 or fucking 9 or whatever, if apparently, like from our standpoint, if he fucking loses 4 games, he's out.
4? That's not.
That's what people are saying. If he loses 4 games, he's out of here. So,
that's crazy.
That ain't enough. That's not enough, Leo.
See, Gravy, you're missing the point that I was actually giving you props, because the guy that you want is who we got.
The guy who don't turn over the ball.
Players all the ways across the board, right? We got offensive players all the ways across the board that all he has to do is get the ball to them and not turn it over. You stated all we need is a top 15, top 18 quarterback. That's who he is. And you modeled it off to Purdy. Purdy's a little bit of a different beast because he moves.
But Purdy has mobility.
Yeah. But Purdy doesn't have a fucking arm. What does he do? Little slant routes. You don't see him throwing them deep down the ball, down the field.
Occasionally, but not often.
Occasionally, very rare. Very rare. He has Debo. He has Kittle. These guys get open like fucking crazy. Then bro. Come on, bro.
This year, Lo. We're in the same boat this year. So there's no excuses. So what you're telling me, thanks for the credit. I understand that. But the thing is that, because it always happens, you know what I mean? But the thing is that we have that type talent on our team too.
Right.
Even though we're young, even though those special guys are young, but we still got Devontae, the best route runner in football, that can run the route tree in his sleep. Even if he's double covered, he still beats guys. We got Jacoby that never drops anything and is a good route runner. We got a plethora of speed. We got a plethora of speed. We can put a tight end out and slot. You know, that's very rare, bro. And that's consistently doing that. It's not just to deviate the defense. This dude can run routes. This dude has speeds, and he'll blow you up if you try to tackle him. You know what I mean? So, and we got the great white guy, the little baby. You know, he could do end arounds. He could do all that stuff. And he's a weapon too. You know what I mean? Those dudes that are making impacts right now, they're gonna play. But AOC has to get the ball to him. You can't sit there and wait. You can't sit there and wait for a guy to be open. Throw it where it goes, and he'll get it.
I understand that.
And if they lose confidence in him, then you're not gonna have a good team, bro. If he loses confidence in his wide receivers
behind the center, though.
If they lose confidence in him, they're gonna get used to these balls. They have to reach for it. They get hit. They don't like getting hit, bro. They like running right after.
So, I mean, I get what you're saying, brother, but like at the same time, though, it's like if you brought in a Russell Wilson or a fucking Tannehill, you've already lost the fucking room right there, bro, regardless of how fucking good they are. So at this right now, everyone's looking at these two guys that they believe in both of them, one way or another. So, even though Minshew starts, bro. Okay, fucking Minshew starts. I'm rocking with it. Yeah, I'm rocking with it. Let's go. Yeah. But the thing is, though, if he's going to be giving up the ball more than he's actually fucking producing and giving up fucking duck balls like he throws and playing this hero ball and forcing shit and not going with game plan, and just instead of him going and playing off script and thinking that he can do that the next play and the next play instead of sticking to the script, then guess what's going to happen is he's going to give up the ball, bro. We need somebody that's going to be good and not necessarily average, but just consistent. We don't need someone consistently giving up the ball. Now, if AOC goes in there and gives up fucking 80 fucking picks and shit like that, of course, after that, 20 picks, he's done. It's a wrap. Yeah. But that's not his MO. Look at him going into college. He's the same kind of fucking guy, whatever or not. He's built up a little bit different this year. He's learning the fucking offense. He has the weapons to be successful. So does Minshew. But Minshew gives up the ball. This guy doesn't. And that's all you wanted. That's all you wanted. Of course, I even said let's go get Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers doesn't give up the ball, but you're saying fuck no because he's old.
He's old and hurt.
You wouldn't have wanted Rodgers here other than what we have now?
He doesn't want Rodgers. He doesn't want Rodgers.
I would have taken Rodgers.
Yeah. So,
if he would have made that work, I would have been cool with it.
Yeah.
But I don't think it would. They want Devontae over there. They want to win, too. And they're supposed to win. All I do is watch on TV. I see the Jets playing. Sorry ass Jets.
Because they're supposed to win because they got fucking Rodgers.
People don't even have them going to the playoffs, bro. And they're on them on training camp, NFL Net, whatever it is. And then they're talking about the Jets and teams that don't make the playoffs more than I haven't seen one time in Raider training camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I saw that. Yeah, I haven't seen them either.
I watch that shit every day. Yeah. I never seen that one time.
Yeah.
So Raider Room just sent me something. It's I'll put this shit in there, right? I'm gonna drop real quick. I'm gonna put it.
He said because of salty gravy. Now run down. I want to get some food real quick.
Who did? What? Again?
Hold on real quick. Let me bring it up.
Salty gravy. Who is? Who's that?
I get the feeling. I get the feeling you're talking about gravy. You want someone who's going to be good back there. And I get it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Too long we've gone without one, so we fucking need one. Yeah.
So shout out Raider Room. I've seen this stuff, right? I've seen this video off this guy. I can't think of his name right now. He is actually a Seattle Seahawks fan, and he breaks down Aiden O'Connell's fucking highlights, whatever or not. His name's Big R, bro. He has like 20,000 subscribers, man, here on YouTube. It's right there in the chat, man. Go watch that shit, bro. And that's where, Gravy, I think you need to watch it because he appreciated it. And he's talking more shit. Like, they would rather have Aiden O'Connell. My boy that's the other Seahawks fan, he would take fucking Aiden O'Connell over fucking Geno Smith, bro. So
He tripping.
I'm telling you, bro.
Or maybe he do what Geno does and he's tired of it.
I think Gravy is kind of, oh yeah, Raider Fan 32. Yeah, we are coming to the game, bro. We will be there, definitely. I think what's the way you're looking at it, Gravy, is because you're looking at it from last year. what he did last year, bro.
Well, so are you with Minshew.
I'm giving him the green light. But if we're going off of history and numbers, that's what Minshew's AO, bro. That's what he does.
He does. That's the risk you take with Minshew. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He gives up the ball, bro.
I would rather him be in a try to effort to make something happen and maybe get a turnover. It matters where it's at. But they getting sacked 7 fucking times and losing yards.
But he only got sacked 7 times in one game, though.
When does that happen, Leo?
When you don't fucking decide to let Khalil Mack go free, fucking ass McDaniels punk ass.
He was holding the ball too long, bro. We need to start blaming our quarterbacks.
No, he was, but at the same time,
me and Lowe were there. Me and Lowe were
got in there that fast.
The plays were right in front of us, dude. I hit him like this real quick, and I go, he's holding that ball way too long.
Yeah,
I agree with you on that.
And that was his first game, though, right?
Too much from this offensive line. And then we would get on channels like this and yours, Leo, and say the offensive line sucks. They suck. They suck. Well, how much time does this dude need?
He was averaging about 5 seconds.
He needs 5 seconds. That ain't gonna happen, bro.
No, you need 3, 4.
You ain't never gonna find an offensive line that blocks for 10 seconds, for 5 seconds.
Not if you're not moving. Yeah. If you want 5, you got to be moving around a little bit.
Question, Gravy. Let's kind of just dead this shit right now. Do you see Aiden O'Connell being any better this year with 8 months with Betsy, the rapport that he has with the team and the players? Do you see him having any upside at all this year?
I think I said earlier today. I said earlier on this show, bro. Aiden got better. Yes.
Okay.
But so is Minshew.
Okay, I'm not saying that.
This is the way I say it.
I already know that you're
Minshew better too, because if you're saying, hey, a quarterback, I bet you Fields has a better year this year than he did ever in Chicago.
Because he's in Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
So Minshew's going to be better because he's here now with us.
He has better coaching. Doesn't have a stubborn coach. You know, if you're a coach and you're stubborn and you just have your ways and then it's your way or nothing, I think that if you're looking at a guy that was number 1 2 years ago and running the football, he knows how to run the football. And so he has to know how to deviate and how to work off that in the passing game. He just don't have no wide receivers, dude. Fields had no one to throw to.
Damn.
Besides one dude. I bet you if Fields had Keenan Allen, and all them dudes that are playing right now that were starting, you know, if he had Keenan Allen, the dude that just got paid, and Herbert, the running back, and then, you know, the dudes that he got, his tight end commit, he didn't play, but just that commit got his best year because no one else was stepping up. That's not Getsy's fault. But I expect Getsy to have a good calling year. Some people might not think that because there's already people saying I don't like Getsy.
A lot of people were saying that. Yeah.
How long have you been saying? How could you just do that with watching it with a team like that? You call what you call. The coach calls it. He hopes it works. You got the right play in, but if the players don't execute that play, it's not Getsy's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but that's on any level, bro. Aaron Rodgers. Let's talk about Josh Allen. If we're gonna talk about all these different players and all this stuff like that, Josh Allen with nobody on his fucking team, he has rookies or whatnot, and he doesn't fucking really do anything, and he's still giving up the ball. If fucking Josh Allen can go fucking 11-6 or whatnot, and still fucking lose in the playoffs because he's giving up the ball too much, that's a fucking problem.
But with Josh Allen,
if Josh Allen came, bro, I'm gonna be pissed because that motherfucker gives up the ball.
True, but with Josh Allen, you gotta remember it's like Brett Favre. You know what you're getting with him. They're gonna do that, exactly. But the reward is they give more than they do the takeaway.
Yeah,
they make those plays happen more. So with Josh Allen, I wouldn't be mad because he's taking a shot. He's Josh Allen. He has the arm. You know, he can do that. I wouldn't
move. I wouldn't run as much as he does anymore.
Yeah, I would limit as much as the motherfucker runs, but yeah.
Well, dude like that, you call design inside gap plays with the quarterback? Lamar don't even do that. This dude's
Yeah, I
running
know.
up the
Fucking
middle.
Buffalo be lining up that fool. Just run the ball, Josh.
He running up the middle, dude. Step play. You take it right up the middle. Get a first
Like
down.
you got it, Josh. You got this. Yeah.
He got more fumbles. That he's going to turn over the ball more because he's running with the football, just like a running back.
But no, I would take. I think when you take a quarterback like Josh Allen, you know that's gonna happen. That's part of their game. Yeah.
I would have been happy with Fields too, but I mean,
Really?
Yeah,
Fields?
I mean, this is one of the reasons too, right? First off, Gravy is always pointing out quarterbacks. That's why it kind of trips me out a little bit because Gravy was saying Aiden O'Connell can make NFL throws, but he bags on them too at the same time. But also when we're talking about Justin Fields, I also seen this shit. And shout out Loon. He said the crazy thing is that Justin Fields had similar numbers to Lamar Jackson last year and Lamar Jackson won MVP and fucking what's the name did it. Lamar Jackson had a defense and he had John Harbaugh. And he won games, but he had a solid fucking solid foundation. And he's always had a solid foundation. But Lamar, he gave up the ball just as much. You know what I mean? I think if I'm mistaken, I think Justin Fields had more rushing yards than him. I could be mistaken, but they have very, very, you know what I mean? Like very similar numbers and shit like that. But it's the organization, the team, the defense was losing it. You know what I mean? And then like Baltimore does have defense. They have fucking Roquan Smith, fucking who else there? Patrick Queen. They have all these different fucking pieces on their defense, and their secondary is good too. I think they have like McDuffie or some shit like that.
Their pass rush is
nasty.
Yeah, really, really deep. So there you go. So you know what I mean? So if Justin Fields had that on this team, bro, I think he'd be able to do something. But we're not there no more. It's already the ship is fucking sailed. Unless for some reason they're gonna see that Justin Fields is actually doing something in fucking Pittsburgh, and then they let's pull the trigger. They're gonna ask so much more than a 6th round pick.
If Kirk Cousins has an amazing MVP season, they're gonna say, "Why didn't we pay that money to Kirk Cousins?"
Exactly. Yeah. But at this point, we're gonna have the whole thing is gonna be AOC and Gardner Minshew, but we'll see what happens coming up. So tomorrow, I just think that. Go ahead, Lo. I just think that the decision needs to be made. You know, who's better now? Because I want to go into a preseason game confident, not saying, well, this dude had a good day, and then next thing you know, it's the Dallas game or the 49ers game, and we're still deciding who our quarterback is going to be.
So you would feel better going into that first game against Minnesota if AP decided who it was.
Yeah, you take all the reps.
Yeah,
you take all the reps. You don't half them up with nobody. You learn your role. They know who they got probably about. They said they're going to do a massive cut at the end of the game, the last game, but
they do
make it from 90 to whatever. But they know who's backups. They know who's up there, who's going to make the squad. It's probably about five or four teetering guys that they just need the bodies out there, bro.
Yeah.
And then they make a little bit of change and they say, hey, all right, man, thank you. And somebody picks them up and they get another opportunity. But they know who the quarterback best is right now. They're just not saying it. They're mind fucking us, thinking that there's a big ass competition. There's a big ass competition going on, and
are they saying it, or you have it in your mind like Chris that Minshew's the better one?
Well, I've seen it before, bro, and no coaches ever deviate from that. You have to know who's gonna be who you're gonna lean to. You know what I mean? You have to know that. You can't sit there undecided on the most important position in on the team.
Right.
That and waiting to see, oh, this guy's a smidget away. If he's a smidget away from beating out Aiden O'Connell, then I got a problem with Minshew.
That's what I'm saying. They can go vice versa. People are worried about why AOC hasn't beaten them. If Minshew's so good, why hasn't he beaten AOC?
So and that's another big thing. Yeah, that's a good point. You just kind of made a great fucking point, Gravy. If Gardner Minshew is supposed to be the fucking next guy, whatever, why is it neck and neck? He should be fucking leaps and bounds over this guy.
Right?
That's another good fucking point that you just put right there. Yeah, and that's a point against Gardner.
Mm-hmm. I'll learn you, bro. I'll learn you.
No, but you're sitting there saying that you want Gardner to start, but Gardner, since he's had all these years and stuff like that, he should be light years ahead of O'Connell.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't even be a fucking question. He came in, O'Connell, you're fucking backseat, bro. Gardner Minshew's our fucking starter. So you're telling me that a 2-year guy that barely came in, that fucking had a 5-4 fucking record, and two out of the 3 games he played like absolute shit, that this guy fucking Gardner Minshew that's been in the league and has barely a 500 fucking winning percentage, he should be leaps and bounds above him. It shouldn't even be a fucking question of who started, and it's not. So that tells you where he's at. That tells you where the organization.
I'm not gonna say that leaps and bounds, but I'm gonna say that he should have the edge. You know, but hearing all this stuff from
he's not
reporters, he hasn't done that. That's why I say that, man. I said it all over the chat, and me and Omar was going for days, huh, Leo? We were going for days, and Lo said, "Man, I'm ready. My phone's going off. I want to get some sleep and all this shit." Me and Omar were just going at it.
I see that in the chat. You gotta silence that.
Yeah, he's an AOC guy, and I'm saying, you know, we're saying, oh, we only had 2 padded practices. Why are you saying that about our quarterbacks? They're not touched. They're not going to be touched.
But I think the speed changes though, because you're not just running in shorts, running your little routes. When those pads on, you're making contact, so that timing's got to come.
Yeah. It's gonna be slower. You know what I mean? A dude don't get faster wearing football pads.
No. Yeah.
That's more. Or you either stay the same or you get it just a little bit. I'm not saying drastically, but a little bit slower. But it's still the same almost. You know what I mean? The same window just got a little bit bigger than it did smaller. But I know Aiden is accurate to do that. But you know, when the dude's covered, don't throw it at him. Don't throw it on the ground. We've seen that shit for 9 years with this other guy.
Everybody,
how many times, Leo? How many times did it hurt your stomach or your belly or anything on your body when it was 35 and that stupid fucker would throw the ball out of bounds?
Bro, when it was 4th and goal and he would throw that bitch.
Either way, either down.
Oh my God, bro.
Man. I was sick of that.
Yeah, those were the bad ones.
I just don't want that to happen. I didn't do my reads. Devontae wasn't open. I just told him about it.
But I'll say this about AOC. You've seen where he does take. Like, I remember the Miami game. He made a good throw, deep throw to Tay. Fucking perfect.
Yeah.
And then he took a chance at the end, and Jalen Ramsey made a good play. So you see where he can and will take those chances, and he's a rookie.
He was covered, Leo, in the back of the end zone. There was no way.
No, that's what I'm saying. But he took a chance, hoping that he would make that play. Wrong dude. I would have threw that to Tay, not
why not throw it underneath? Yeah. Why not throw it underneath and get 4 more downs?
Don't you go back to what the old guy used to do? Always throwing it down underneath.
Yeah.
Well,
that's game plan too. That's whole game plan, because even if you look at when I think one of the bigger reasons why Carr got taken out, because, you know, he wasn't listening to McDaniels, couldn't change certain plays, couldn't be certain things. And that's kind of what the format was. Underneath, get the ball 5 yards in, methodical, slowly get down the field, do this, that, and the third. But then when DC started just bombing it and saying fuck it and just doing different plays and DA getting open because they're already on the same lane, it was kind of going up against him. We said, man, fuck that, you're out of here. And then basically in McDaniel's fashion, he just tore everything down, but not going back. But the thing is, though, I think this playbook is going to be a little bit more, I guess, quarterback friendly, to where it's like run the ball and then give me from 7 to 15 yard pass plays. That's what I'm looking at. I want to be effective. I want to get down the field. Let's fucking go. That's the kind of fucking mentality I think that this offense is going to have. And I think we have the guys to do it, whether it be Gardner or fucking AOC. I'm leaning on AOC. So, yeah. So, I mean, I'm excited either way. I'm excited
either way. I think the best thing for us would be if AOC makes that leap and shows us that he can do better. Because his ceiling is higher, I think, than Minshew's can be.
Yeah, so
Raider Rebels, right? You said the same thing. You said the same thing as Rebel said. I said it myself that Minshew should be leaps and we don't know that though.
Right. I'll find out Monday when I go. I'll let you know.
All we're seeing, all we're hearing is just people that either love AOC or people that just love Minshew. You know, my option is open, but I don't want to be sitting here watching a guy that's not better in the game because somebody has a feel sorry for, I'm not going to say feel sorry, but said before that he should be the number one starter. You know, AP shouldn't have said nothing like that. He just said, we're going to bring somebody in. There's a competition from the get. You know, unless AOC was the only option that we had. And all of us knew that was during the time when we wanted to get Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels, yeah.
And people were saying, well, that's too much. If they had a legitimate guy, that's too much draft picks to go get Jaden Daniels. But we all know that Jaden Daniels will be starting right now. You wouldn't even be talking about AOC unless Jaden Daniels sucked.
Oh no, yeah.
But you have to
give
Jaden
Daniels. He'd be the starter.
You have to give Jaden Daniels a chance.
Yeah.
You know, number 2 pick. You know,
at that point, number 2 over 4th rounder. Nah, we're going with the number 2.
Yeah. The reason for that, I've always said that in the draft. There's a reason why these guys are number 1 picks. Number 2.
Like even with Richardson, they threw him out there last year, even with Minshew behind him.
Yeah, and then they turn around. Guess what? They put his ass right on the fucking bench.
Yeah,
get your ass back.
Then he come back in.
He came back in and learned, but his thing is how he runs. So that's what's gonna always keep getting hurt unless he starts running differently.
Yeah. It's like nobody wanted Penix because he got injured 4 years ago, and one in high school and one in 2 in college, and when he was a freshman and a sophomore.
Yeah. The one that got me that I really wanted, and after I seen them play Georgia, was Stroud. When I saw Stroud go up against Georgia, I was like, this dude's gonna be it in the NFL.
Yeah.
I think of Young. It's Young that was picked first before Stroud.
Yeah, it was Bryce Young. Yeah.
I think Bryce Young is gonna have a good season this year.
Yeah, in Carolina, they're a mess.
They got a mess team, but if he stays healthy, they keep him healthy. He'll ball. He'll get out of there too. You know, he's not the biggest quarterback. He's not in my vision of quarterbacks. He's not big, but
going back to what you were saying, you want to know who the starter is before we play Minnesota. Won't we know based on who comes out in that first series?
No, I think they're both going to get the opportunity if it lasts that long, bro. I don't want it to last that long, Leo. You know, I'll be straight. I'll be straight up with you. I'll take the Minnesota game. I'll take the Minnesota game both to do it. But I don't want to see.
You want to know
if Anthony Brown ain't even close to being in the mix. I don't want to see Brown until the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't want to
game.
I don't even want to see the other guy we drafted,
Carter Bradley.
What's his name? Son. I'm not even close.
All right, guys, we're almost out of here, man. Check us out. Raider Nation Live this year. We're having a fantasy football. You're going to be playing against me, Coach Gravy. Leo's going to be in there. Got a couple other people in there, man. Hey, Rundown's back. Shout out Rundown.
Man, I apologize, man. I had a little emergency going on outside.
No, you're good, brother. You're good.
Right here, man.
You missed half the arguments over here. Rundown.
Let's
do it all over again. Let's start all over again.
Well, you guys can. I'm about to be out. I got shit I got to do. But no, like I was saying right there, I just put it in the chat right there. It's Gravy's Instagram, man. If you guys want to be a part of it,
Gravy, you coming on my show solo, bro? Because you got some takes, bro. We gonna have to go ahead and get down on, bro.
Let's go, bro.
Yeah. Or he got to come on Turf and Rundown too, because I know.
That'll be a good show with you guys. Definitely.
Actually, yeah. Next Thursday, bro. Be available, man. Let's do that. Let's make that happen.
Rundown. I mean, Turf got on after your show. You guys had a show.
Yeah.
And then he's been on here before, and then
he's been on.
I think he had a little bit too much of his.
He did that day.
Get down.
He's sipping on that Woodson whiskey, man, for sure. Sipping on the Woodson whiskey.
But his takes were great, man. It's always great to have you guys on. I dig your
show,
man.
I appreciate it, bro.
Dig your show, bro. That's why I tell Low, man. We said get them guys available, man. Let's go.
I appreciate you for even considering us. You know what I mean? Like I said, bro, if y'all available, or even both of y'all, if y'all want to just link it up on Thursday, man, make it like a collab show. You feel what I'm saying? We can definitely do that too. Make it happen.
I'm down for that too. Yeah, all day.
Don't forget, we got Gay 420 too.
Yeah.
Hey, we used to that, man. We already do the thing on Sunday, man. So we already used to a big crowd, bro. It's straight.
Yeah, definitely. We can just share it on all platforms, bro. Like I don't mind working with everybody, bro. Like
making a big thing,
as long as we're all on the same page, man, and the debates and stuff like that is great just for content. You know what I mean? But as far as the other funny shit, bro, I'm cool. Like we just all want to be Raider fans, and that's it, man. And that's all it really boils down to.
We all going to be in LA, fucking yelling Raiders when we be in the Chargers' ass.
Yeah. Hell yeah, we're gonna be there. We're gonna be at both games, bro, for sure.
You know what I said in the chat, Leo? I said we might get that 50 points again because their quarterback is hurt.
Ooh, yeah. Once I saw he was out, I was like, oh.
That's gonna be interesting. Bro. And then the excuses come again, like, oh my God, bro, it's our quarterback, blah blah blah. Y'all defense healthy, though, so we'll see.
Yeah, that's what I say. Their defense is healthy, so you never know.
Yeah.
Is that an excuse though? Is that an excuse if we dominate?
Not for us, for them.
LA.
It's an excuse.
And we get a massive win.
Oh,
we got to do. We can't go over there and go in an overtime game against the Chargers first game of the season after we whooped them 60-something.
I don't care if
they're gonna be mad about that.
Go to triple overtime.
They're gonna be mad about that.
Overtime.
We gotta win, bro.
Fucking win. I don't care. Yeah. I don't care if it's by 1 point.
We gotta get.
We need to win in LA, bro. We can't go with that's our side chick's house, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Home to Vegas, that's our side chick's house, bro. We can't be going over to the side chick's house and fucking and falling, bro. Like,
we ain't never won over there, huh? We ain't never won in SoFi, huh?
No, I gotta see him win there.
Yeah, we gotta shake that demon off.
Yeah,
we gotta shake that demon off.
Yeah, we got to. This is our side chick's house, bro. We gotta go. So, anyways,
real talk.
Yeah. But anyways, we're gonna get out of here, man. Go to hit up Gravy if you want to be a part of that fantasy football league. We're gonna be
Myra,
very, very shortly.
Myra, I see right there, Myra.
Yeah,
Myra's
talking
Keep telling me yes, but you don't tell me yes.
And Myra's no slouch on fantasy, bro. She good.
Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Good. Okay, we'll see what happens. Shit.
She'll get finesse too, bro. She'll get finesse too, bro.
Hey, I'm getting into it, so I think I might be into it.
All right. Yeah, we only got a couple more spots. So we only got a couple more spots. So we man, hit up Gravy to get you guys in there, and we'll get going, man. Rundown, man. Let them know where they can find you at, brother.
Man, you already know, man. You see it right there at the Raider Rundown too for my Instagram. If you just want to holler at me, man, make some connections, man. Any content creators, if even my boys over here, man, I know I have something to do right now, but if y'all want to have me on again, I'll be on proper for sure, man. Guaranteed, man. One love for sure. So I appreciate y'all for having me on. But anybody else that want to connect, man, definitely connect with me. I do my lives every week, man. Wednesday, Sunday, Thursday, man. It's cracking every week, man. So make sure you guys just stay up to date with what I got going on, man, at the Raider Rundown.
Definitely. Cheeto, let them know what's up.
Hey, for me, same way at Cheeto Linus, like you see in the bottom on Instagram, my YouTube channel. I do my show on Mondays, Puro Raider Podcast, with my homie John with La Chona, and then also Syndicate Sunday with my boy Rundown, Chris, and Turf.
Yeah. Then you also got a show with MC Raider too, right? Yeah,
we also do the live one. That one streams on MC Raider's YouTube page. Yeah. When that comes out,
is that dub? That Raider dub?
No, that's Dub Raider. That's a different one.
Yeah, I'll probably get him on next.
He does one where he interviews certain Raider content creators.
He got good cigars, bro. He's smoking those.
Yeah, him too. He'll be at the game in LA, bro. He'll be there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get one with him. I'm gonna take a whole box. I'm gonna buy a box and have him out.
Yeah. So but yeah, we're gonna probably have a couple more right before the season starts, stuff like that. I'm trying to get some more content creators on here, man. So we'll probably hit up Dub. There's Millennial Raider I like too. I know Raider Rebel's gonna be having a show after this too. So you guys shoot us over Raider Rebel.
Yeah, he doing that late.
Yeah. So shout out Raider Rebel. We should have him on pretty soon. I know he's building this channel too, man. So man, if you guys are any content creators want to jump on with us, talk a little bit of shit, come on with us, man. You can be on screen. You don't have to be on screen, man. We appreciate all this, all the love and stuff like that, man. I love to give you guys, like Omar's came on a couple times too, so you know what I mean. But anyways, appreciate you guys, man. We're gonna get out of here, man.
Omar's getting loud, bro. It's game time, and Omar's getting loud.
Yeah,
bro.
you're getting loud.
You're gonna be on time. You're my homeboy, bro. You're supposed to be on my side.
But yeah, man, so check this out, man. But I gotta tell you guys every single show, man, be thankful for what you do, God, what you don't. Don't drink and drive. And once again, man, prayers out to fucking Loon and his family, man. Shout out to you, man.
Big up,
Loon, bro. Appreciate you, brother. You know what I mean? Big part of RaiderNation. Yeah, man, get some rest, bro, and hopefully everything goes good for you and your family, man. Shout out to everybody, man. But like how we leave this building every single time, on three. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3. Raiders! All right, man. We out, man.